Alright, okay, that time it like worked. But yes, alright, I'm here. And unmuting at a somewhat fitting track to unmute into season-wise, but mostly just coincidence. I was actually looking to start saying stuff while the previous track was still playing. If not for me being a bit of a not on top of everything that I probably should be with availability for the stuff that I'm about to go into here. And basically not being sure if one of the games that I have on the wheel would even be available to access easily, but it might have been, and I just looked wrong the first time that I looked. Yeah, that's probably it. But oh well, so now that that's been dealt with in a way that it probably didn't even need to be dealt with. You know, and before I end up getting a different game that I didn't even think about, and that one actually does go wrong. But at any rate, I mean, that's about as likely as me starting like almost an hour after I said I was going to, and already like being a late starting time to begin with, but hey, that's how it works around these parts. But yes, hello. And I should probably try to start doing stuff, so hello Burn, and to whosoever else manages to stumble into here. Let me check one thing about the now playing thing. I feel like it's not all the way in the corner right here. It's like some kind of conspicuous space between the right edge of that and where the transparency, or not transparency because the picture stops. Even though it has some transparency. I don't know, I just looked... I'm expressing it terribly, but basically it looked conspicuous, and I think it's good now though, but anyway. This thing should be around, and indeed it is, so there we go. But yes, this is where I would usually say let's go ahead and spin the wheel as usual, but as it happens, and the last time I did one of these was actually not the usual one that I do, but rather the 1 hour version, so I didn't really do it there, but the last one that I did that was actually 20-minute wheel, I ended, or I don't think I ended it, but like having that as the last game that I picked, but at some point during that stream it picked WarioWare Gold, which I thought I could easily just do, but apparently not, because something needed updating basically, short version. But now it has been. It has been for quite a while now. Because I'm pretty sure that was quite some time back, so let me actually deliver on that. That entry, basically, that wheel choice. By actually going back and doing WarioWare Gold as the first game that will be demoed today, which should be just a matter of getting it set up real quick before I actually break out the wheel. Also, freaking bizarro version of the Xenoblade X album art, just because the way it works in the chase is that even though a bunch of the Xenoblade X tracks in the soundtrack, they have like just one track for like the both day and night versions, or just different variations on one track or whatever. But now in the chase they split it up so that if it's like the second half of a track, that's its own thing. So I have to have this shit like it's a separate thing too, basically. Even if I don't have very many of them at the moment, but let's see. What am I actually doing? I am trying to... figure out which of these things I should be clicking on. I thought I would have been able to do this with a different one, but that one didn't want to cooperate, so I suppose I'll do it with this one instead. It'll work just as well with any luck. Hopefully I don't have to reconfigure anything. Oh, you know what else I should do though, probably before I even try to get this visible. I haven't actually done the thing where I look at the countdown site in a while, so you know, hopefully that's still just a matter of clicking on this and having it work. Okay, there. I guess that's basically a yes. And now I should just be able to start this up. I don't know, there's something about Black Tar that just makes me not really want to interrupt it. It's either that or... Alright, it's kind of sudden, but you know what, it occurs to me that I can... I have it turned off right now, let me actually... might as well just let it keep playing, because it's gonna take a second, but... As you might have noticed, I have it set when I like pause a thing on music, you just... it's abrupt, it's just instant. But I'm pretty sure the default setting for that is that it has like a fade in, fade out things, and I turned it off, but I can figure out how to turn it back on. Player. Crossfade when skipping tracks, smooth fade when stopping, I think that's the one. Can I get it to work in like the... Nope, there goes the track. And it goes into another quite nice track actually. I'm pretty sure I uploaded this very track today. It's part of the VGM you should have heard of channel that I'm running now. Why the hell is this... Oh, I was gonna say like, why the hell is this not closing? I think I'd... Yeah, I think I have it now. It's a smooth fade in and out when I like start and stop the track. But yeah. As you may well know if you've been following this channel, or not even this channel, just like one of the old... like the older Twitch channel that I used to stream out of. Black Hole games are pretty good. That's the end of that thought, but anyway, let's see if I can make this invisible for a moment so that I can make this visible. Let's see exactly how this is gonna look, assuming that I can get it to work okay. Well, assuming you can hear it okay. Oh, goodness. Well, it's not really showing up yet. Have to use your imagination. Oh wait, never mind.
I love gold. Oh, this thing's heavy. Oh
boy.
Broke. At least I got this gold thing. It'll really spruce up my place.
That'll do. Well, since we've
I'm the best.
got this up now, and it can't just gonna take a while for the picture to show up, I guess I might as well just watch the entire intro.
No money.
Before we even start the clock.
And fast. Huh?
Breaking news! Smash Hit Super Pure has taken the world by storm! Let's face it, everyone loves this game!
Eh?
And it's selling like hotcakes!
Of course, games! Talk about easy money!
I mean, you really sell that many hotcakes, I feel like. I'm pretty sure I bought a lot more hotcake batter in my life than I bought actual hotcakes, but...
Wario! I'm hosting the greatest video game tournament of all time here in Diamond City.
Maybe if you eat at the diner every day.
But some jerk will walk out of here 10 million coins richer. And hey, who knows? Maybe that jerk will be you. So prepare to duke it out. Now I just need to convince these chumps to do all the work. Hey there, Jimmy. I need you to make some games for me. Mona, I need your help. What's it? Hey, hold on. I can't hear you. Are you breaking up? Oh, so will you make some games for me or what? Hey, Ashley. Oh, okay, I'll call you back. Wrong number, sorry. Hey, it's me. Me. It's me. Wario. That will do it. The money's as good as mine. Those saps fall for it every time. Wow.
I guess it does make you wonder to a certain extent, yes. I think the plot of basically every WarioWare game is Wario just cons people to work for him, and they do, and oh boy. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but hold on a second. Might have to do another quick config fix. Fuck. What is my mouse doing? It's like drifting. Oh, whatever. With any luck, it should only take a little bit. Make sure that this works too well at it. Hope you get to watch the beginning of this. Okay, good, that works. Beginning of this thing again. Weird how this just does this, but apparently it does. mind what this is, but rest assured it's very... Okay, now stuff is working, I guess, but to a certain extent. Not quite satisfactorily as it could be, though. Let's see. In a moment it will be. Alright, with any luck, we should be good now. And there's my completely legit profile, but might as well just start a new one with this. I'll choose the me, never mind the fact that... oops. No, let's choose a different me. That one's probably not the best one. Let's choose the wonderful me that I've created. There we go. That proves how legit this all is. There's 10,000 coins just for showing up. I should probably actually start the timer now, but yeah. Let's go ahead and do some micro games.
Let's get this show on the road.
I wonder if Mario will have like a 10-second role in the Mario movie, and that's secretly what Charles Martinet's involvement is. It's fit for a bingo card.
Are you people ready for the most deluxe tournament ever? Let the Wario Bowl games begin! Hey, you guys hear me? Start cheering now! Huh? Who are you?
I'm gonna get you!
Uh-huh. I don't do autographs, kid. Anyway, first up, the Mash League. Next, Twist League. And finally, Touch League.
Oh yeah.
Master all three leagues and you'll face the real master, me, Wario.
That's how you wanna play this?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Now I do vaguely recall, well, there go the 10,000 coins.
Wario.
That, at least a few of these games are pretty much a purpose from earlier titles, but let's get started with the Mash League, which is pretty sure has the press buttons league.
You'd better be
Pretty sure we're about to hear.
and the A button. You'll need those to squeeze out a win. Not hard enough for you? Some games use just this, some just this. Is that too much to handle? Now then, make like a potato and mash.
Make sure you use the 3DS model that has the C-stick nipple thing. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure this game is just from like the very first WarioWare game. And so is this one.
Good.
Yeah, that, I guess the default leagues for each of the control schemes is gonna be mostly that.
Here we go.
Let's see if I can try at least one of each, assuming there's gonna be enough time for that. I'm gonna say probably yes. Definitely more pixels involved in this version though. That wasn't like self-evident.
Not bad. Haha, get ready.
Totally. I don't remember if this was also the... No, I'm pretty sure this wasn't in fact the Bubsy the first. Oh, there you go. Top screen, bottom screen interaction. This was definitely in an earlier version of the oh shit. Oh, we did it. Not sure if that would work. Yeah, I saw that minigame in an earlier version, but I didn't think it was quite like that. Like not a boss level.
Guess now I can crank up the heat. Time to bring out the games made by my flunkies in Diamond City. Jimmy T is up first.
Well, we could go to GBT, or we could go to, oh, what are we doing? Oh, we're twisting the thing so that we can actually get a movie, yeah. We have to actually twist the totally real 3DS that I am holding in my hands right now to actually turn that thing. So yeah, we could go to GBT, or we could go to the Twist League instead. Speaking of that, see exactly how this is gonna work.
Alright, Stooges, time to twist some stuff. So watch this. You're going to tilt this thing right and left, right, left. Right, left. Only right and left. Got it? Oh yeah, you'll need the A button too. It's the one with the A on it.
Well, maybe you won't need it after all.
Stuff yet?
But I guess we'll see. Oh, we actually need the A button for any of this. Like, do I need to press A? No, I don't.
Sure.
To let you know that, yeah, the focus is perfectly fine.
Hey.
I suppose since this game do have a twist gimmick, it would be... I was gonna say it would make sense to see more stuff that hasn't been used before, but sure, that 3-minute game was in the first game too, but you had to like mash left and right on the D-pad instead. There. Just deflect one. I'm pretty sure that a good chunk of the twist ones would actually be whether from games that debuted in the Wii game, which was Smooth Moves, or probably in the earlier Game Boy Advance game that also had like the twisting gimmick, which was Twisted. That's literally what it's called. Oh boy. Like this is, I'm pretty sure it was also a boss level in the Wii game. You might think that maybe you have to like get it over, say, to honk the horn and scare the cows away, but nope. They just go away on their own. You just have faith in your own ability to intimidate animals that create a blockade. Oh shit. Any other twisting? And this is quite sensitive. Now what kind of a wood has cows and gorillas running around in it is anyone's guess, but even more so if it's apparently on the edge of a giant road that goes up into the sky.
Sure. Cleared it. You're kidding me! You beat my warm-up? Ashley, great. Time to put them through the ringer. Yeah!
Oh boy. You can tell what's gonna be next in that scheme, but before we get to that, which will probably be the first thing that we do after we do all these preliminary ones, let's try out the Touch League.
Time to do this.
Oh boy.
Ever wonder what this stick thingy is for? You poke the bottom screen with it. Poke, 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 poke. Or just slide it across. Now get ready to move things and draw stuff. You know, like lines. And if you lose your thingy, well, then you're just stuck using your finger. We done? Let's not drag this thing out.
If you lose your finger, then you should probably just get another one. Don't be an idiot and use shit like pencils, like... Oh boy. Whoops. Like certain people who shall not be named may have done at some point and basically wrecked the, at least not 3DS, but original DS touchscreen. Oh
excellent! Here we go!
Simple enough. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of those in real life. Those like pictures drawn on top of a coffee, so I don't really know what the etiquette for actually drinking that coffee would be. Do you mix it up first, or do you... Oh boy. Do you mix it up first, or do you drink it while the picture is still like mostly intact?
Not bad. Cleared it. That was easy, right? Too easy. Cat and Nana, you're on! Ha-ha!
Well, I wonder if we're gonna have enough time to, like, go through all of the other 3 stages that come after the introductory stage for each mode. But, you know which one we're gonna do first.
Natural at this summoning thing. Why don't I translate for you? Something about being hungry. Uh-oh. Oh, the poor guy. He hasn't eaten in days. We got a big problem. Hungry's behind this.
Never heard of him.
Really? He's famous in the demon realms because he's always so hungry. Hungry can eat and eat and eat, but it's never enough. Something inside him always wants more.
I'll take care of it.
You, Ashley? You can't take on the Hungry. Ah, he's mean, and I heard he breathes fire. I don't have to come, do I?
Obviously, you're my ride.
Here we go.
It'll be okay. I can defeat this Dark Lord of yours. Just wait here. I'll be back.
Meatballs up!
How did you... What?
Okay. And yeah, you know, I didn't really let it much off before, but it occurs to me that I don't think any of the WarioWare games that came out before this one really had much voice acting at all. Like, I guess other than
Wicked.
the vocal tracks I've played in, like, I've played pretty much since Twisted, if I'm not wrong. That one had the made up pizza track, and then Touched had the
Bravo.
original version of the Ashley track.
Wicked.
I don't think even friggin' Smooth Moves had a lot of voice acting. Any at all.
Watch out.
I mean, I guess technically the first game on your Redlands, they technically have some local tracks that are just like very low quality. Lifting Away and Cat and Nana track. Useless. I should remember the name of that more easily, given that I actually put the thing for the chase.
Bravo. Bravo.
Actually quite surprised that I haven't lost a life yet, given that, well, managing is just as hard as when I wrote my stream title. Given that I'm pretty sure that I've usually just had some kind of complication with these twisting, oh shit, tracks. Or not tracks, but games.
Pretty good.
And yet I somehow made it to the boss level without losing a single life. Boss level of the guy who may or may not have one of those fish tongue parasites that just replaces the fish's tongue. Maybe that's the reason why he's always so hungry. Pretty sure, I don't even remember if those things have, probably do have a specific name, but like the way they works, they basically steal the crap that the fish tries to eat. I feel like I don't actually remember the name of very many parasites, except like... Is the fish that swims up the piss stream, would that count as a parasite? Like that one's just like a... Just a cursed thing. That wouldn't even be classified as a parasite.
That was easy.
Oh,
It's more like a tumor in the grand scheme of things.
It's finished.
Yeah, just look at Hungry now. The only thing he's craving is a big ol' hug. Speaking of cravings, let's eat.
Good for you.
You did it!
Alright. And that was a refrain from Ashley's song from Touch, would you know it? There's also a couple other things in this game that are like basically remixes of that. Hello? I'm pressing A. I don't know what that was about. Having some trouble? No? Now it works. That was weird.
Dr. Crygor!
Well, I guess we're gonna take a step back and
Jimmy T! Hit it!
actually do the Jimmy T stage now. See how we fare.
Over there. See? I can't believe it. Yeah, he's cute. I want to meet him. Wait, really?
Ciao, ladies.
Hi.
Let me guess. Fans, am I right?
Kinda. That obvious, huh?
Hey, Jimmy always knows.
Can we get a pic?
I thought you would never ask. Oh, yeah!
You know, I'm fairly sure, now that I'm thinking about the voice acting more, that if anything, the voice samples for Jamie in previous games would imply that his voice would be a lot deeper than this.
Everybody!
Wow, that was something. These pics are so good. Can we get a few more?
You know it.
Right. Guess we are now in the
Nice.
Cat Hair Pretends Chronicles. Oh. Yeah, I see up and down prompt, and I'm just gonna like mash up and down. Instead of just interpreting it as to match your stance to the attacker's stance.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess this is pretty much the
Nice.
the eras of WarioWare, if you can even say something like that. Where you just see like a lot of repurposed
So fine.
minigames that
Keep
are
up,
originally
man.
from earlier titles.
Oh, man.
I feel like I've never really been able to understand the ideal typing for that hurdle game. It's definitely also a better game than was in the first one too, so...
You got this.
Down, left, down.
That's good.
I'm pretty sure that's whose first prompt is just very non-indicative of what you actually have to do in that microwave. You have to
Nice.
move the tape so that it actually matches whoever's first.
It's on.
I feel like that text kind of implies that you just have to watch and then say something after the race is already over.
Say la vie. Show me what you got.
Oh boy. A little bit suckier here. Oh, speaking of somewhat modified but reused minigames, here's the not punch out one. I'm pretty sure it was also like the boss level for Jimmy's stage in the first WarioWare game.
This totally made our night. Let me send you the best shot.
Groovy. Huh? Oh, kitty.
See ya. Your cat is so cute. The cutest.
Let's roll. That was nice.
I guess it's my cat now after all, even though it literally just jumped onto my hair from the street. Right, I don't know if it's gonna take less than 2 minutes, but I suppose we are in fact going to at least try out the... I'll probably end up finishing the other second stage from the... Is it the touch loop? Yeah.
He's the worst. I'll wipe that stupid mustache right off of his stupid face. Huh? Yeah! Rainbow!
Rainbow from a water gun.
Mona.
Usually when I see rainbows, it's like after a big storm. That's about the only times that I've seen them in real life. Maybe even during a big storm.
Ready for action? We made it. Time to crush this ninja test. In just a few hours, we could be holding real-life ninja learner's permits. Our fates rest in the hands of that ninja over there. A cat? Are you sure she's a ninja? She may not look like a true ninja, but true ninjas never do. Well... Be right back.
That's actually valid though.
Signed in. What's the test? We eat. Huh? To pass, we have to eat everything she dishes out. Yes! I'm so good at eating! What do ninjas even eat? Maybe turkey! Or apple pie? Pizza? Chowder! Sushi! Steak with garlic
You know, I don't think I've ever eaten a steak that's like was grilled and a grill with that kind of grid pattern. Fuck, 610. No. Oh shit. Was it 610? Oh no, it was 510. I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to. We'll do that twist in time because I was distracted, but. Oh boy, fuck. I don't know how to right move. That's good enough, surely.
What happened?
Oh boy. Well, time's up, but I guess we're gonna try to at least finish the stage. Oops. Or I can poke bugs. I don't know if I would poke bugs with my hands that were just hanging out on a tree, I don't know, but... I need to go one floor above the first floor. Right. Some quick reading comprehension test.
Faster!
I mean, I already messed up twice, so... I'm not really one to talk anyhow. Oh boy.
No way!
We're going to... hope that the remainder of the ones that we have to do are going to be as easy as that one. But we're just going to close windows. I mean, maybe you need those windows. Maybe you need to minimize them instead. Alright, we're doing Brain Age now. Is that much simpler? You actually have to do like reasonably complex stuff in Brain Age from what I remember. Or maybe something else that pops up in back to it. Have to be very quiet when you hear that. That's somewhat concerning whispering backing that that has.
No way!
Oh shit. Oh, hey, it's the guy from Portopia Zero Murder Case, or just another generic portrayal of like the delinquent hairstyle.
Perfect!
The pompadour. That I guess you've seen that a fair bit in Japanese media.
Good luck out there!
I feel like that one depiction that we saw in that minigame reminds me a lot specifically of the one from Portopia Zero Murder Case, so oh boy. Okay, this goes here. I'm actually kind of doing this just by ear now. I don't really remember this, even though I did play this at some point before. I think we're good. Alright. Yeah. I'm just gonna eat this red shrimp cake. Okay, my Master of Trauma Center, surely that should be... This should be easy. 60 points to pass. Oh man. Alright, good enough. I wonder if I lost most of those points just there. Presumably like 100 is the maximum. I wonder if I lost most of those just because of that cat's squared at the end.
You mean we didn't get our ninja learner's permit? No. Department of Ninja Licensing is next door. What?
Sorry about that. I was in the little ninja's room.
What?
If you're here for your learner's permits, we're about to start.
Now the true challenge begins. Come on, Yana.
And at least you get to burn all that off now. So the next set of stages I guess would be, they said, Mona, Krieger, and then 9 volt and 18 volt presumably, but that will have to be something that's left to the imagination right now, so I twist the thing one more time. Because the time for this is up, but yeah. I mean, I feel like the WarioWare stuff would honestly be something that I could just like do, probably just literally go through all the story modes, you can even call it that stuff in like one stream at some point. Just like with, I don't know, Parappa and Lemmy, that would probably be possible. Just be a matter of, yeah, this is just something that is doable. Probably the same for Mario Kart, honestly, but anyway. That has been the little 20-minute demo, and a little bit extra, I guess, of WarioWare Gold. Which, thankfully, is definitely doable. with my setup, but that's now off the wheel thing. And speaking of that, let's actually show that for the first time tonight. I don't think it would be on the wheel anyway, I'm pretty sure it's not. But yeah, let's see what else we can get. Let's bring back this track. And this thing too, and hey, Agger. And let's see if I can figure out the window capture for spinning the wheel. Yeah. Random generator pick. Well, if that's what the heading says now, then that's how we'll do it. So let's see, what do we got? Speaking of Mario Kart, I guess I put some stuff for Mario Kart in this list. Oh boy. Mega Man Battle and Chase PS2X collection. Well, thank you, past me, for writing that, because I was... If it just said Mega Man Battle and Chase, I was probably gonna spend those whole 20 minutes just trying to remember what version am I supposed to use for this, but yeah. I am also vaguely remembering this and speaking basically based off of the text that I left for myself there, yes. Just as much as to be a marker, but it appears that Mega Man Battle and Chase was re-released as part of the Mega Man X collection on PS2, which will hopefully be accessible immediately. Because if not, then we're gonna have a problem, but that's what I'm gonna try to show here. Yeah, we don't want this anymore, we want this. Fuck. Just a tiny little bit of an extra setup that I need to do for this. I probably should have done before, but I will. Need to grab one of my... to dip into my limitless, bottomless pile of PS2 memory cards and... like stick a piece of tape onto one of them and write with a black marker Mega Man Battle and Chase. Right, here we go. Oh wait, I think I have the wrong one. I have the wrong disc in. Oops. That could have been bad. No, Mega Man X collection. I probably should have just written that instead, Mega Man X collection, because that's the actual game here. Alright, let's do a quick swap with the right disc, and I sure hope that this actually works out like you can just select Battle and Chase immediately, because like I said, I didn't really check that. Yeah, let's begin the game anyway. I mean, can I just create that data? That seems like a dumb question, but thank you, Capcom. Alright, let's give this track a break. Or not. Let's just wait like another 5 seconds for it to end, since it's at that point, and then take a quick taste of what's to come. But let me make that invisible again real quick. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, we got Mega Man X2, X1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And a bit of a shaky picture going on. Yeah, we might have a problem if this isn't actually like immediately accessible. We can adjust the screen, we can change the sound and make it worse. Let's see if, I mean... yeah, let's quickly format it. And just go back to the previous menu, so... yeah, we got Mega Man X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and this. Hopefully this isn't the thing that I'm trying to select that, oh, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. It's because apparently, in order to actually be able to access it here, you do need to, apparently complete Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3, so... you know, experiencing technical difficulties here, looks like this isn't really gonna cut it after all. Well, let me take this as an opportunity to do something that I always forget when I come back to one of these, which is find out where the thing is. If I'm not mistaken, though. Mega Man Battle and Chase should also be a thing that came out for PS1 and that just exists on the PS1. Yeah, I'm afraid we're gonna have to shut down the old PS2, maybe even swap out an even more updated disc, but I guess we're gonna bring this back in the meantime. There's something else that could play on the PS2, as a matter of fact. I'll play this on the Xbox, but apparently I severely overestimated the impossibility of actually playing through this on PS2. It's definitely possible. It would just be a bit of a chore to try and make sure that nothing breaks. Let me see. Please stand by. This might take a minute, but it's perfectly fine. You can enjoy the dulcet tones of Spiral Mouth in the meantime. Yes, I can only hope that none of the other game setups for stuff like Battle and Chase, where stuff is not actually accessible from the beginning, is gonna be a problem. Actually, hold on. Was it? Fuck. Was it actually a PlayStation 1 release? Yes, it was. Okay, here's the next problem. And never mind. I'm pretty sure I know what I can do. All I have to do is ring up my guy that I know in the international community. You see, I know a guy that knows a guy who can get Power Games working. I just get a hold of them in the first place. I just need to iron out a few details, so that was sudden transition. What the fuck is happening with this thing? Okay. It's lagging to hell. I suppose it's to be expected. Now we can enjoy the dulcet tones of I think it's Vasily Kazhnikov who does the main soundtrack for Pathologic 2, and then there's like the weird vocal tracks which are done by Theodore Bastard, which I don't remember if it's band or if it's specifically like one person's stage name, but that's it. Here's the theme song of finding out that you're not actually ready to just play Battle and Chase immediately. Can hardly believe it. You know, I feel like I always forget that there's a drop in this track, but there you go. I mean, for all intents and purposes. I suppose that's what you would call it. Alright, I think we might be probably good at this point. Let me see. If I bring this over here, and I do the thing, and I do it right, and I don't fuck it up. And with any luck. Now it might be a bit more difficult than I anticipated. Looks of it. This is very unfortunate. And this track may or may not be a fitting follow-up to that discovery. Depending on your point of view. Oh boy. I feel like this is gonna become a trend in my wheel streams at this point. I try to like the wheel land on a specific game only for me to find out that I apparently can't play it after all. Because I thought that the thing that I just did should have allowed me to play it, but apparently it's having a bit of problems with that. Let me try that one more of these, I guess. What else if I do this? Would be a better prospect. Oh, maybe it will, in fact. Maybe I'll actually be able to get this over with after all. Yeah, there we go. Heard that the first, my first choice for this wasn't apparently something that I wanted to actually work out at this time, but I think we got something working out alright. As a preventive measure, I'm gonna go ahead and start the clock immediately after it becomes clear that this is actually probably going to work out. I wish it would load a little bit faster. Alright, here we go. So it turns out apparently none of the versions, which there really aren't very many to begin with, of this game, apparently mostly only released in Japan except for the PS1 version, which released in Europe, which is what we're looking at now. If I am not very much mistaken. Just wait till someone submits Mega Man the Power Fighters. I mean, I'm already submitting the Castlevania Shitty Fighting game, which actually has good music myself. Like within the next 3 submissions that I do. So I guess I can't really talk to that, but I guess now's the time to begin the thing. I'm gonna try buttons and hopefully something works. Does it work? Well, I'm pressing the start button. Hold on. Dealing with more technical difficulties here. Yeah, okay, very good. I think I might know what the problem is though. If it's not responding, then it's probably just a matter of things that it's a dual shock and it doesn't like that. Or something like that. Yeah. I guess standard? I don't know. I'm pressing start. Doesn't seem to be working out terribly well. Dual shock? What if I actually do dual shock specifically? Will it actually work then? No? Okay. Still experiencing a few technical difficulties here because the controller's definitely picked up by RetroArch, but analog. For some reason it doesn't seem to want to respond. Maybe if I get it to... Like if this doesn't work... I guess I go back to standard again. Let's see. No? It just doesn't want to accept the... Oh, wait, what? I pressed L2. Okay. I pressed L2 and apparently it accepted that as a start. Whatever. I'll just have to make this work. Grand Prix mode. Again, L2. Alright. I'll take that development as a sign of exactly what I can expect from this game. Pick Mega Man. I don't know what these words below their names are. Maybe they're their cars, or maybe they're their wild arms. Maybe they're like their theme songs or something. Cool Mobile, not probably other cars with that name. Iceboxer, Treble Darkstar, Sonic Formula. Oh shit, I don't know. I obviously don't have any favorites from the series or anything like that, so let's do, I don't know, Surprise Boxer sounds intriguing. I'm still making all these confirmation choices by pressing L2, not X or start, but let's not dwell on that too much more. Just kind of assume that that's always the case. Right. Do all the fighters get the, or racers get the goofy clown music once you select their cars? Don't know if we're really gonna find out, but let's see how this is gonna work. Rub, doing the race. I mean, yeah, why would I change that? That name is even provided to me before I even make a selection, but let's see, street, what are you gonna do? Or street entry? I guess we'll race on the street first, since that's the default one. The first one to pop up. And there it is, presumably. What exactly is this going to mean for me though? Okay, which of these buttons is gonna allow me to move? Okay, square allows me to move. I feel like that's the first thing we need to... Wait, no, don't retire. What are you doing? Okay, so... I'm pretty sure that confirms that L2 has replaced start entirely. I have no idea. This is just gonna be like Mario Kart but different, or... There's more stuff I actually ought to be aware of. Oh dear. There's probably something that I can use too. Okay, so apparently R2 is for changing the camera perspective. I don't know if there's like a handbrake or drift thing. There probably is. Of course, I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Kind of assumed I would do the opposite of what I did. Okay, looks like circle will do the trick there. I mean, I've only just begun this game, surely I can make the assumption that it's gonna be like, I don't know, like Mario Kart 50cc's where everything's just supposed to be very... What the fuck is that sound effect? It should just be like baby mode, basically. Did I get an item? Can I use the item? I may have just used the item without realizing it. Oh boy. Or not. Now it's just 10 instead of what I presume to have been the item. Oh. Sorry about that. What the heck are these noises you're making, Roll? At least I think that's who you are. Yeah, I don't know, that 6-5, I guess that was a number. I was like, I'm really not paying attention to that bizarre symbol on the top right, but I guess it was supposed to be a number and it's counting down, and I'm guessing that maybe when it hits 0 then I get a new item. Yeah, that seems to be, or whatever that is. Maybe it's not an item at all. I mean, these traffic cone looking things don't appear to be slowing me down at all, so... Oh. I don't know, when I get one of those things, so I press X, and apparently that does something, it just resets it. Maybe I should press a different button, because I really don't know if pressing X and resetting that thing that way is accomplishing anything. Like, maybe I could have used a little more information before I went into this, but well, I mean... There's been a number of aspects about just trying to get into this game. I didn't just get it to work at all. I feel like are probably a grimly fitting... What? I pressed triangle and apparently that causes, I'm guessing that's me, to yell out some kind of obscenity. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that whatever these things are on the track, I guess when you use one of those items or whatever they are, maybe just saying power up, it's more generic and less risky of making me sound foolish when I say it actually changes like a feature on the track instead of being like a thing that you drop behind you as in Mario Kart. Oh wait, those traffic counts also count to getting more of those? Oh, I think we won. Didn't even realize we were in the final lap. I don't know why we got, I guess the red one means that we're... Hey look, they're all just pressed like in... Like, I'm pretty sure I recently noticed in Super Mario Kart, if you see like the portraits of any of the characters that come in like 5 or lower rank, they also look depressed compared to the other ones. Well, we did it. And they are now destitute. We're a hero. Wouldn't surprise me if that was somehow the situation, the reason they're like that. You can obtain a part from Roll. Oh boy. Well, I don't really know which part I would want, but I mean, this thing looks like the wings would be this one. Would be the things that stand out the most against it, and she seems upset about losing it, so I must assume that I made the right choice. Sure, we'll save the game. I don't know why the controls are all fucked up, but apparently square is X. Makes as much sense as anything. Data 1, why not? It's very unlikely that this will be something that I go back to, but even so. Sure, we'll continue the game. We got like another minute and a half minutes on the clock, so we have no real reason not to want to do that unless the occasions we've cleared the streets. We stole Roll Swing. We can go to the mountain, the crystal, sunset, the South Pole, the ridge. Actually got a few. We can go to a different city, part of the city that I guess isn't the streets. Well, let's go in order, I guess. This looks like we got more rivals in Mountain Course. I'm sure this will mean that everything's gonna be astoundingly simple, especially with the look of that track. Just going sideways half the time. Oh boy, I don't know, I mean, got some new wings. I can add in the Lucky Wing, the Feather Wing, let's add in the Feather Wing. I have no idea what kind of difference it's gonna make, but sure. I don't know if we can really change anything more, so... Let's turn it into a blood sport where we exhibit the parts that we've stolen from our fallen foes. Those robots probably would do that in this universe. Are they actually dropping crap in the track now? Like, is it actually like Mario Kart items now? Oh boy. Yeah, I get the feeling that we might not be quite as, things might not go quite as smoothly on this track as they did in the last one. Oh shit. I never know, I see like a shiny patch of glowy ground on a racing game like this, and I think, yeah, that'll be something that'll make me go faster, but... no such luck. Like this is a patch of glowy ground that makes me go faster. I don't know what that half of these noises are, but I can't remember what the other rivals that we have on this track even are. There's that green one. Pretty sure that one of them was supposed to be Gutsman, but I don't think that's who that is. I don't know what the green one was. We managed to get back over to the more favorable position. Be able to meet up with... oh, there he goes. I think we have passed Gutsman. How can we manage to keep this up for another... oh yeah, I didn't even realize I had an item. Or wherever that is. I had a thing that I could do. The question remains as to if is that really going to be a good idea, which I suppose I must assume that it is. Maybe you need to know these tracks better to like actually be able to use these things with strategy. Probably also help if, you know, oh fuck. If there was a reasonably shorter amount of time between when you collect all the 10 items and when you actually are given the option to use them. I feel like maybe the track that's playing right now, like the music track, is like a remix from an actual Mega Man game, but heck if I know at least part of it. Certainly wouldn't know myself, as you might imagine. I just popped that immediately. Has to be a good option, even if it ends up just screwing me because I had no idea that it was gonna show up there. Oh, there we go, final lap. Yeah, if I said that on the first race, I just completely missed it. I feel like this game is confusing enough as it is without me having to watch out for that. +3, I don't know what that does, but I guess we're gonna find out because I just triggered it to just like help you get the... no, I was gonna say to help you get your next item faster, but apparently that is not it. I think we're about to finish the race anyway, so just shrug it off. Ah, I did it. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing half the time, but there he is. But Gutsman is so ashamed to these guys, and I still don't know who that is. Is he like that, I don't know, I feel like I remember maybe a Mega Man X character from the first Mega Man X game that maybe looks like that. from like the 10 minutes that I played of that once, but I don't know if that's what that's supposed to be. I mean, if this is on PS1, then this definitely would have come out after Mega Man X stuff was already coming out. Oh, which part? Body engine? I guess we'll... I don't know. We'll steal the engine. Don't forget this and I won't forget you. Even though you're just playing by the rules. Right, yeah, sure. We'll just save again. Yeah, go ahead. So, I don't know, I think it needs maybe 1 or 2 more races on the amount of time that we have left. But we now have 6 total parts. I don't know if that's like the point of the game, to just like steal all the possible parts from your opponent and do something with that, but... Oh. Isn't that supposed to be Yellow Devil? Am I crazy? But if we go to the Crystal Course instead, we go to... I guess these green guys are maybe not specific characters, but just generic enemies, like the square-looking dudes. What if we go to South Pole? What if I want to, like, tempt fate and race against what I assume to be Yellow Devil? I don't know what that's, if that's what that's actually supposed to be. And I cannot imagine that it will be a very simple endeavor, given that it's probably an ice level with ice physics. If I had to guess, well, let's swap out the engine. We got Happy Engine and Slope Engine. Let's swap it out for the one that we've cannibalized from one of our foes. Can only assume that it will serve me well. No idea what effect the wing would have, or like what any of this stuff that I may be able to swap in and out would actually do, to be honest with you, but... Yeah, I feel like... Wait, what? Right, I can apparently just repel people who approach me sideways. Oh, what? Oh, Jesus. What? Okay, apparently there's a bottomless pit on the edge there. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a somewhat more complicated stage to try and figure out what hazards even are. What the shit? I'm going to assume that the glowing ground is not great. That seems to be like the slippery ground, maybe. If I am... right in... what the fuck? Did I just get like a shell circle power up from Mario Kart, or basically become invincible to anything that tries to hit me from the side? Maybe, oh jeez. I feel like that freaking... these bottomless pits are a little too artsy for the danger that they actually pose. I'm going to assume that running into those penguins is always going to be a bad idea. Oh shit. Got another racer? I hope that's another racer, and I'm not gonna like dead last anymore. Maybe that was even the Yellow Devil guy, I don't know. I think that's one of the green guys there. Is that supposed to be Iceman's voice? Is that what he sounds like? Or is that like a generic announcer voice, like maybe Ro is like playing the announcer in theory. Something like that. Won't be surprised, but I also wouldn't know what to expect. Ice something. Yeah, I don't know. This is supposed to be a European release and you do have like all the text in English, but I guess they didn't do like any readouts for the audio. The character voices. Oh shit, what? Did I just like get bounced around the edges of the track like, yeah, like a pinball? Don't know what's up with that. That's also kind of a Mario Kart thing, though. What I can remember. I might not be able to catch up to Iceman at the rate we're going. Oh no, never mind. It's time corrected. Just use all the freaking... all the pinball bounce track edges to your advantage, by the looks of it. I think I was just frozen. Can I freeze myself? I guess maybe I have to bump into something to unfreeze myself. Oh, how nice of the luck to in this game, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. To correct my trajectory. When I get put back onto the track. Yeah, those penguins are not great. And now we got somebody else in second place. Wait, I'm in second place? When did Iceman pass me, what? I don't know if we're gonna win this one. I think this might be where our glory ceases. Because this buzzing noise, it sounds like maybe my engine is like about to... Oh, what? So convinced that that wasn't gonna happen. About to explode or something. How unfortunate, but yeah. This might be where our streak ceases, like, I don't know. Like if we're playing the chase and then some Toho plays... Well, this is where I stop getting points. I guess the main thing that I want to see at this point is try and figure out if the that was Yellow Devil that we saw in the like rival racers for this race screen. I don't know if just seeing the portrait again in like a disappointed pose will actually accomplish that, but and by accomplish that I mean accomplish the incredible feat of resolving my my doubt. God damn it, my pinball side things are actually working against me now. Oh. And did I lose because I spun across the finish line or because I fell into a hole again? There I go, yeah, there he is. I don't know, I feel like I would have actually been able to recognize if it was Yellow Devil. Hey, look, it's happy. Isn't there like a stupid quote that's about that, like, yeah, that stupid comic that's like, yeah, I fell into a bottomless pit, but, you know, if Iceman is doing the double peace sign and stuff, then the total happiness in the world increased, so whatever. Except that's actually a really dumb way of thinking, but anyway. So what happens now? You just give up. What if I just end? I feel like, I mean, we're about to end this particular game round regardless, okay. Versus mode, time attack mode, what kind of options do we have? Didn't even look at that. Might as well just take a quick look at this before I clear off from Battle and Chase. I have officially... demoed Battle and Chase. I will hear no argument to the contrary, because it's a simple fact. That's really not ideal, but the fact is that I did it. GP mode, TA mode, option C, option mode. I guess we can look at the record for Grand Prix. For Street. I've done it once and it was a disaster, but I won. That's the main thing. But yeah, that was Mega Man Battle and Chase. Still more confused than anything. I feel like maybe that could have been a little bit less catastrophic if I played the version from Legacy Collection, but I was completely short-sighted when it came to trying to figure out if I was going to be able to just do that easily, so oh well. Also, thank you, Witch of Red, for that follow. Welcome, welcome. And enjoy some more wonderful Another World while we spin the wheel again and figure out what else I'm going to be playing. Yeah, thinking like, I want to say probably at least 3 more of these games, probably 4 more. Even if I started quite a bit late, but let's see. Let's go to where the wheel is. Let's click this and hope that it'll work at once, and indeed it will. See what kind of thing we're looking at next. What could it be? Could it be Virtua Fighter 4? Couldn't it be Virtua Fighter 4? And we do have a lot of stuff on the wheel, so it's not always going to be something that I'm like, oh yeah, I know all the specifics that are going to be necessary to actually just show this game off. I guess this time the first thing that I'll actually do is, you know, change the current game thing to that. Cool beans, alright. I'm gonna need to be reminded real quick what Virtua Fighter 4 actually is gonna be used in. And I think I see. Okay, we're gonna break out the old. Gonna switch the cables around to the old PS2 again. Looks like that is the winning combination here. Oh shit. let's see if I'm right, which thankfully I am. By the looks of it, at least. Virtua Fighter 4 should just be a matter of popping it in. Another memory card from the bottomless pit of memory cards that I have. And pop in this game, which is apparently Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution specifically. I hope that has like the soundtrack that would correspond to what's in the chase at least. And let's cease to tempt fate temporarily with the, Mitsuda soundtrack here. All these old games by like big name Japanese composers like SNES RPGs and what have you apparently all now have topic uploads on the YouTube, so probably means that they're gonna be covered by those copyright ID robots, unfortunately, but at least they don't seem like they're doing too much that's annoying on YouTube. But also, why is this game not showing up? Oh, that's why. That's probably why. That's better. Alright, let's create a system file for Virtua Fighter 4. I have absolutely no idea what to expect of Virtua Fighter as a fighting game. I've never touched a single Virtua Fighter game, as a matter of fact.
AM2.
Quite positive about that. I very briefly played Tekken and learned how much I suck at it. And I think I have the basic idea of like Marvel and Street Fighter likes down, but when it comes to Virtua Fighter I have no idea. This is really loud. Gonna turn it down just a tiny bit. And probably start the timer at this very flashy. What the fuck? Okay, we're experiencing a few technical difficulties now with the entire system. Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on, but like everything just slowed down to a crawl because of this. That was bizarre. It's not something else that's like doing shit in the background and not telling me, is it? Oh, apparently Project Zomboid has an update, but it hasn't like auto-started itself or anything, so I don't know what's up with that. Everything just like made like it was gonna freeze up like completely all of a sudden. I wonder who this guy with the shiny metal body is. Maybe it's Crystal Bobby from Cobra Space Adventure. Alright, let's press the start button before we wait for that to fade out completely. And let's see what this actually has in store for us. Jesus, that is loud. Hold on. Turn it down on the screen, but I need to turn it down a little bit more on my end. Alright, we can fight against CPU-controlled opponents, we can do versus, which is not going to happen right now, we can fight with the arcades. We can learn how to play, which I should probably do honestly, given that I don't even know how this controls. What kind of options do we have? Settings, system file, records, game. Lots of settings for this. Yeah. I mean, we're only playing this for 20 minutes, so maybe I should just like dive into the arcade and try and play it by ear. Just like I was doing with WarioWare pretty much. We have 90 plus seconds to figure out who we want to play as. Here we go. Sarah Bryant, the one who looks like Sarasuit Samus. I didn't even know she was from this. Jackie Bryant, Shundi, Leon Rafale, however you say that. Aoi Umenokoji, Leifei, Brad Burns, Vanessa Lewis, Kagemaru, presumably. Jeffrey McWild, Wolf Hawkfield, who is this? Lao Chan, Pai Chan, Akira Yuki. I think this is supposed to be like the flagship dude from what I've seen. I don't know, I mean, can we just do a random selection? I feel like that would honestly be my best option at this point. I have no idea any of these characters would be distinct. I guess just for the meat, because I remarked upon it. Let's do one that looks like Sarasuit Samus. Oh boy.
Here I come.
Alright.
Fight one. Ready? Go.
Not really, but, oh dear, okay. Apparently the stick doesn't really do much. Maybe it does, or I just, like, don't have it set up properly, but... Looks like I'm gonna be moving around with the D-pad instead. Okay, so you got, like, sidestep shit like in Tekken. I was afraid of that because what's going on with it? Okay, apparently this square is for blocking. I'm guessing that the L and R buttons, all buttons, will do some stuff as well. I just didn't think to try it there.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, like high punch and high kick. It's kind of weird because usually when I feel like usually in fighting games you have this kind of configuration. Well, you don't have one of those face buttons as the block button.
Maybe I should pull back a little.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's not the only thing about how that played out that just confuses me at this point.
Hunting time.
What time? Hunting time?
Go.
Oh god. I'm guessing some of these prompts that we're seeing are like holdovers from... Presumably this was supposed to be played in arcades, this series. Like, that fucking leg that just hangs in the air after you do that kick. Oh god. I'm actually gonna lose to this opponent when he's got like that pittance of health. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Looks like my best spamming strategy right now seems to be spamming triangle, whatever that is. Those are very quick punches. They're not like super strong, but... Was I not blocking? Like, come on. Hey, Brad. I don't know if you know what blocking is, but... Apparently neither do I. I was getting it like with that kind of a Dark Souls sort of I don't know what, if I'm like doing combos or something, I'm just kind of mashing buttons wildly. I don't know if the L buttons are gonna do anything, but I think I'm getting a little lucky with these button combinations more than anything. Well, when it comes to fighting games, I do feel like that's probably gonna be my best chance, especially if I'm just like doing extremely quick demos like this.
Feel the real power.
Real power? Alright. Fighting a wolf in a cage match just like in Wolverine's introduction in the first X-Men movie. Coincidence? I got... Yeah, I don't know. The, like, slam down from both move apparently keeps coming out. What? I don't know how to do that, but can I escape this at all? I know I'm like mashing so hard. I have no idea if there's like anything I can do to escape that grab. Or if it's like in I don't know, Hybrid Heaven. Kind of weird that the first fucking game that I think about when I try to remember like more games with wrestling moves is not another fighting game, but Hybrid Heaven. Fuck it. You're not even gonna be able to escape from grab most of the time, so you just take the fall to hopefully take less damage. I don't know. Just everything about this is highly confusing to me at this point. Well, those grabs do seem to smart a lot, but he seems to know it because he just keeps coming back to them and doing that dodge around so he can do that. This might be where the streak ends, just like in Battle Chase, except unlike Battle Chase, we are really not very far in at this point, yeah. We got more than half the time left to go.
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Well, it might be the last you've heard of me if you can't continue, but apparently I can't continue. So I know let's abuse that. I don't know if you have unlimited continues or what, but... But for now I will operate under that assumption. Oh, okay. That's rude. There it is. Those kicks do seem to have pretty good reach and maybe reasonably quick. I suppose I found another viable spam strategy, you might say.
Ready? Go!
Well, you know that I'm ready will always be a loaded question when it comes to me and these types of games. Oh, okay. I'm guessing we get a good chunk of iframes whenever you are like getting up from being knocked down like that.
Maybe I should pull back a little.
Well, I should pull back a little whenever it seems that I would be in danger of being turned around and grappled like that guy kept doing, but I we found a way around that in the end. Okay, no words, just Jackie Chan Jet Li noises. That wasn't really any of those actually, but I wasn't even thinking of Jackie Chan there, I don't think, even though he probably did noises like that too. I was thinking of Bruce Lee. There we go. There we go, as if I was like really confidently expecting to win there, but no, I'm not. It's like, yeah, less of a there we go and more of a there the stars aligned. I can at least just take that W there, but we might be about to experience a turnaround of that. Oh shit, never mind. Actually managed to do the double KO and come back from that. Oh, looks like we found an opponent that is actually not going to just yield to my two spammy onslaughts that I've figured out so far. Better try one more button. Come again?
Ready? Go!
I mean, assuming that was just Japanese, they could have at least subtitled that, I think. Oh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this might be where the dream dies. Yeah. We can't, like, just tank the rest of this, or not, never mind. Just, like, find just the right balance of trying to frantically back away and or block and do the other half of that equation, which is frantically trying to spam shit that I suspect probably will work. Just be... There we go. I guess, fittingly enough, control...
Maybe I should pull back a little.
Hair, whose name I've kind of already forgotten, to in a similar way that you would as your suit Samus in Smash Ultimate. Oh god, I don't know how to do froze at all, so...
You're my opponent. Won't you take it easy on me?
Fight one!
Sarah, it's literally a mirror match, I don't know. Oh, okay. Wait, using less than 4 froze, except we can use literally anything else as well. Like, I thought we had to use froze there, but never mind. I thought it was like win with froze, but we have to less than 4. Don't even know how that would work. I guess X and square together is what you use for a front. I would say that's underhanded, but it's really no worse than the shit that I'm trying to do. Oh shit. Like, maybe if I try to do that button combination when I actually grab, maybe I can use that to escape a throw, but maybe I won't need to do that. Just continue to spam my way to success. I guess I cleared a mission and got 50 Gs. Wonder what you can use them for. Maybe it's like those Mortal Kombat games that I coincidentally actually did demo. Oh boy, back in the day. I mean, I say games, I feel it was more than one, but I'm pretty sure it was just one. I'm sure I could even tell you which... was it just one? Maybe it was 2, actually. I think I remember a couple. Pretty sure I very briefly played Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, and Armageddon on the Xbox, I think. Or PS2, maybe? Did I have a PS2 by that point? Maybe I did. I think it's more probable that that was on the Xbox, though.
Fight two! Ready? Go!
Oh shit. Yeah, look at Mr. Look at all the range I have here. Nope. Damn it, okay. I continue to be ever expectant of the point at which we will meet our match and just get another game over. That technically happened very early on already, but, you know.
Ready? Go!
Yep, I'm trying. So those kicks have fucking depth reach as well as horizontal reach. That seems very unfortunate. Because I don't think I have anything like that except, well, maybe my kicks do have that, but I don't think I've really gotten any use out of that myself. Well, it looks like Jackie, who may or may not have had the same last name as her don't know if that's who that was. Maybe the stopping point here. I'll keep trying, I guess. If I have unlimited continues, I might as well just spend the next 7 minutes here.
Ready? Go!
Oh. I'm kind of scared to just try to do the... Jesus Christ, dude. Spam as soon as the fight starts, like before the fight even starts, because I feel like there's gonna be some input reading going on there.
Fight 2! Ready? Go!
There. At least he didn't get the fucking first tap there. I feel like that's a win at this point. So I'll actually try to, fuck. Jesus, did I even get a single, single KO against him yet? I feel like I probably didn't. Oh, that might have been the first one. I don't know if I can follow it up, but sure as I could try.
Fight 3! Ready? Go!
Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know. Whenever I see any enemy in any game, not even just like a fighting game, doing a spammy combo kind of thing, I feel like, hey, what the fuck? Right, apparently doing a ducking guard isn't gonna do shit against that. Go figure.
Last you've heard of me. Thank you.
But yeah, whenever I see a combo, I just feel like how long is a combo, so I know exactly when to strike back after like the opening ends, or the opening comes after it ends. But that might not even be good for this. Yeah, well, there was an opening there, and I thought we'd be able to take it, but apparently not. Wow, incredible. Do we have to watch a replay? Okay, no, we don't. Yeah, most of the replays is gonna be me getting fucked up, without really being able to respond. It feels like that's the okay. Something that I hadn't really noticed. What the fuck? How's he avoiding Cavalry's kicks too? I feel like that's not really... Alright. What the fuck does the block do if it doesn't do anything against that? That's what I want to know.
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Like, it only takes about like a minute if I keep up these speeds to complete a full round, so... that's how many attempts we have left. 4.5.
I'm gonna whip you in no time. Fight 1.
I mean, less than 30 seconds doesn't count as no time, I'm afraid. Pretty sure that I'm gonna be able to get away with that technicality, oh boy. Come on, how the fuck is he dodging all that shit? I must protest. Like, it really looks like when I do those kicks, they're all within his, like, the range that his head would be in. So how the fuck is he? It doesn't look like he's blocking or dodging. So I want to know how that works. Nope, okay, spamming the grab thing when that happened didn't do anything.
This isn't the last you've heard of me. Thank you.
I mean, it will be the last you've heard of me in just a few minutes, really, but until then we can just keep this illusion alive.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Nope. It took less life than I thought it would, honestly, but still, what the fuck? How the fuck is he? Yeah, whatever. I feel like I need to get as much as possible out of one of those KOs whenever I actually manage to score one. I feel like that might be the second single round KO that I'm actually doing on him, so I might as well. Okay. He also seems to be very juggle happy, very spammy with that, which I don't even know how to do that. And that was almost a perfect KO. What a surprise. Oh. But I'm gonna have to deal with it regardless. Don't really have a choice, do I? That's the thing. Yep. I don't know. I feel like some of these attacks should be coming out faster. Maybe if I do this. Like, hey look, mix-ups. That's a thing that I can do, I guess. Oh, never mind. I managed to get the second KO after all. I remembered I could use the shoulder buttons, that probably helped.
Even good guys blow it.
Right, well, even if there's like another opponent after this, that's just gonna probably destroy me over and over if there is. in these remaining 2 minutes, I can at least say that I beat that guy on the last round. What the fuck's he doing? Alright. Just like the drunken fist gimmick character, I suppose. Yep. I don't know. What? My big kid get interrupted there. Or whatever. So like I feel like I don't really have a reasonable expectation of winning at this point. I shouldn't really be saying things as I'm complaining because I'm just winging all this shit to begin with.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, this might be the final match just because of the time that's left. But okay. Do I have any spamming attacks like that that just like bring me forward every time that I can just keep trying, just keep spamming them until it works? Because apparently he definitely has it figured out.
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
No? What this is.
Fight one! Ready? Go!
Yep. Okay, what just happened? Are there like specials and shit in this game? How would you even do one of those? I wish I knew, but okay, but someone has to land like only one, a total of one hit so far, else he's fucking Altar would be full. Yeah, this seems like a fitting.
Fight two! Ready?
Okay, seems to be dodging absolutely everything that I do, including those things. It's fucking weird. I don't know. I feel like... How do you even dodge those kicks? I don't know. How would I be able to dodge those kicks if I were in that position? Because... just based on the placement, relatively speaking, it doesn't feel like something that should be happening necessarily, but hey, whatever.
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Well, you've said that before, but no, this time it really will be the last you see of me because the time is up, so... There you go. Another fighting game that I am terrible at has been demoed. I'll eventually run out of those. You're a real Virtua Fighter. I mean, that's a bit of an oxymoron, wouldn't you say? I mean, sure, we'll do a save. All the difference that's gonna make. I did get like 50 coins or something from that one mission that I technically managed to complete, didn't I? I wonder what that could be used for, but I believe that we'll be finding that out just now. I'm going to... Oh, I didn't make the music beefing invisible. Hello, we can just go back to this and just press one button to go right back to where we were. Let me bring back the window capture so we can see what's next, what to eat today. You know, this is just like the default name that the wheel has, but this time we're going to eat... Oh no, come on. We're going to eat Tekken 3 next, even though I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a repeat of what we just witnessed, except possibly even worse. But hey, whatever. We can determine that for sure, and that's like half the reason that I do this, so... After this, I will be able to very, very confidently say, yeah, I don't know if I'm really going to be able to say that I can play this game and stream it to the end. Whatever the end might entail. Don't think that's going to happen. Like, I feel like... God, I don't know. There's probably at least a few fighting games, like the only ones that come to mind that are in the chase and that would possibly come up here. Or maybe the Smash games and, like Guilty Gear, I guess. Other than that, I really don't know if I would say that I would ever be able to conquer any fighting game of the ones that are in the chase. Let me see. Tekken 3 should be a thing that I should just be able to bring out at least. Or so I thought, but all of a sudden I don't see it. Why is that? Hold on a moment. be a thing here, is it? No. It's gonna be another, I thought I was ready for this, but I am actually not at all situation. Might be, because I don't see Tekken 3 here or here. Hold on. Oh, there's a non-zero chance that it might be here. Oh yeah, that's probably it, okay. Of course I don't know how smoothly this is gonna work if I play this version, but let's find out. I have absolutely no idea this I should be using, I guess I'll find out. What about if I press this? Will it just work? Probably not, yeah. Okay, so that doesn't work. What about if I press this? This. I'm actually kind of wondering what it would be more likely to get like copyright ID by a robot. It would be the current trigger track from before, or this one that's playing now. What the fuck? Okay, that just crashed. So yeah, that might be a bit inconvenient. Gonna try that one more time with a slightly different thing, but if it just straight up doesn't work, then just have to quickly grab an alternative. What if I do this? No. I guess I could go through like the rest of these options, but very much doubt that that's really gonna make a difference. Yeah. Wait, what? Fuck, the order of stuff in here is changing. I don't know why. I don't know, I think it's gonna work, so... Once again, just like with Battle and Chase, this should be a sign, I would say. Just like with Battle and Chase, I feel like this will be a sign of exactly how well the execution will work, even if I do get it running, which it won't be a problem. I don't think. I was trying to load up the arcade version, but apparently I don't have any things that I can use to easily load that up, so guess we're gonna be going for the PS1 version instead. Even though from what I've heard, I'm pretty sure I would definitely prefer the soundtrack from the arcade version over the PS1. Like King's theme alone is proof enough of that. It's an interesting track from Skyward Sword 2, by the way, because this is one of those examples of like when in a soundtrack you have a track that's like two different versions of the same track that play in different contexts in-game, but on the soundtrack they're just one track, and then this is the same deal. Because what you've been hearing so far is Slender Mining Facility in the present, but then it goes to this part, which is the part that I like, which is Slender Mining Facility in the past. So I wonder if this ever played on the Chase, which hopefully it does. This is one of my favorite tracks from this game. Wonder how they would handle that. I mean, again, it's like another Oberdeen situation. It really doesn't make a lot of sense to split it up just because of how short the overall track is. But you know how some people, I guess, are just going to be sticklers about that. Okay, what am I looking for here? Should be able to just do this. Hopefully get it to work with this. There we go. Apparently I tested this version before and this very thing too. Otherwise a certain pop-up that... oh yeah, hold on. Let me turn the volume back up now that Virtua Fighter 4 is no longer playing. Now it's a more normal volume. Alright, let's see. I guess I'm gonna do the prudent thing and start the timer just as soon as the thing starts playing. Just as it is now. Ancient ruin somewhere in Mexico, is that what that said? I do believe that's a face I probably recognize. I think I would probably be able to recognize at least a few of these characters by face, even if basically never put me with a long time into any one of these games. The King would definitely be one. I had you from the beginning. No one want to say Yoshimitsu except that isn't Yoshimitsu from Tekken one of those characters that just keeps like wildly changing the sign from game to game. I think this might be him. Yeah, at least this game's version. Pertaining to the others, I probably didn't have much luck identifying them though. Alright, taking through that font at least in the FMV. What is going on? Oh, okay. Okay, I think I might have a bit of a problem with the, well, I guess we better pick a character. We pick the one that looks like the character in the last game that I was playing there. I think I'll just pick King though. Fun. I don't know. Seem to not have an ideal configuration with the controller for some reason. On RetroArch at the moment, but I'll make it work. For as much as it's gonna work with a game like this, like that. Alright. Trying to get a perfect number 3 achievement just from spamming combos and combo finish. I don't know, I think my strategy for this game is going to be kind of approach your enemy, press buttons if he guards against that attack, then try a different attack. Repeat until you win. That is gonna be my strategy for the time being. And hey, it's earned me a double perfect so far, so clearly I'm onto something.
Round 1, fight.
Now when it comes to the character themes for this game, I feel like even Nina Williams one is one of them I probably would be able to recognize pretty easily. At least a couple of the throws in this game as well. And just looking at the last game, I didn't actually know how to do those throws myself. Right, this, like for some reason it thinks that L2 is start, but that seems to be the biggest mix-up in the control so far.
You lose.
I lose one round anyway.
Round 2, fight.
I don't know, this just attack low strategy that I have now discovered seems to be working out not too badly as well.
Final round, fight.
And every single time I see you ready at the beginning of a round in a fighting game, it's never going to leave my head how that's inherently a loaded question. It's me you're asking. Yeah, just keep attacking low seems to be the key to winning that fight at least.
You win. Round 1, fight.
Yeah, this is gonna help me too much in this trying to remember what each character's theme is, but these are the ones that I don't already know. Oh jeez. I feel like whenever the opponents land a hit on me at this point, they're just take up way more damage than I land most of the time. I'm just doing scratch damage with pretty much everything like that, but usually you collect one high or low to actually. What the fuck? Okay. He fall on the ground even though he didn't get hit that time. That's weird. There's so much that I just plain don't understand about these games, and I probably will continue to not understand just because of my own mild aversion to them. Say mild, even though, I mean, I guess I'm not averse enough for them to like refuse to play them like certain other games. And I've pretty much left out of any possibility of demoing them on the sheets. But at the same time, I feel that it's maybe not impossible, but just overall pretty unlikely that I would find a fighting game that I would want to come back to, like, just keep playing it by myself. There's a few games that I actually have felt about that way, like, yeah, I want to keep playing this at least for a while. Like, I know the Smash games, at least some of the Smash games, not even all of them. And Skullgirls, are the ones that come to mind like quickly, but... Is there anything else? I feel like there might have been at least one other thing that I'm just not thinking of right now. I guess maybe Guilty Gear has given me that idea very, very distantly, but I've definitely not acted on it as of now.
Round 1, fight!
Maybe Guilty Gear, and also a big maybe on Blaze Blue, speaking of that. So I've demoed those games by myself, but... like, I'm pretty sure that after the initial demo that I did of all those games, what the fuck? Did I lose already? After the initial demo that I did of pretty much all those games, I never really went back to them.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, okay, that's how it had enough reach to actually get to me. Hey, just like in Virtua Fighter, which I don't know how I do that, but I'll take it. I feel like it might have to do with like how I'm twisting the D-pad sometimes, but obviously don't have the clear idea on what exactly is going down.
Round 1, fight!
I don't know, it seems to be... I think I have a faint memory of like trying this game before with, I think it was even with the same character with King, and I think it went like so much worse than this. Like, almost like every fight since the beginning was like what you just witnessed there. But it seems to have taken a little bit longer to get to this point, this time at least. I guess maybe keep away zoning. Not really zoning because it's like all this is like CQC really, but pretty sure that I don't even know if there's anything in Tekken that isn't like a gimmick thing that you would even be able to call zoning. It's alright, thank you very loud motorcyclist at 11:40 PM. Like I think there's, I say this solely based off of the This Is How You Don't Play of Tekken 7 that I've seen. But I'm pretty sure there's a secret bonus fight against Takuma from Street Fighter that you're gonna do in Tekken 7. And I guess a big part of the gimmick for that fight is that, just to, oh, that's actually this, what the fuck? Oh god, okay, I almost, actually timed out there because I didn't remember which button you're supposed to press. It's actually L2 because, yeah, for some reason the thing thinks that L2 is start. Okay, I wasn't expecting a single hit to take out the rest of that health, but I'll take it. So maybe we've hit basically the similar kind of point in this run of the arcade, I guess, as we had in Virtua Fighter 4 before the time ran out for that game. It's gonna be like a difficult opponent, but it's gonna be another difficult opponent after him that we're just not gonna be able to even have a chance to beat because the time is gonna be very low at that point. Shit. Shit. Oh, just roll forward back into it, trying to recover, but apparently you don't get iframes in this. Like I feel, if you do get iframes when doing that in Virtua Fighter, I feel like you definitely got more of those in there than what I just saw there. Fuck. No. Spam the shit out of me. But before I can put some distance and hopefully pull that off. I'm not even sure if the input that I assume helps you do that is the one that actually is for doing that. But I suppose I shall continue to operate under that assumption until proven otherwise. What the fuck was that? How did I have any call for cheap feeling moves like that? Oh. Okay. I was kind of expecting that to just take off the rest of my health, but I guess not quite that time. Nope. Okay. Here's a slightly different kick to spam his defense that time. Yeah, I don't know. Depending on how long the arcade ladder actually is for this game. Might actually not be unthinkable that we can get to the end of it. I don't know. Depending on how shitty the AI is, how big of bastards they are. For some of these opponents, like Yoshimitsu actually went down kind of easy. Certainly compared to the previous match.
You win.
But we're already 8 stages in, and I really don't think this is gonna be the final final match, if I had to guess. I really have no idea though. I don't know if there's... Like, I guess if I had to just imagine there's like one character that's more probable to be a final opponent in Tekken arcade ladder, it would be Heihachi probably, but really don't know enough about Tekken to say something like that with actual confidence.
Round 2, fight.
Also, hello Dr. Girlfriend. Welcome to the apparently the viewer has decided me sucking at fighting games power hour. And how fitting that you should come in, since before this it was Virtua Fighter 4 with the character in that game that looks like Sursuit Samus.
You lose. Final round. Fight.
I don't know. I don't really know anything about like actual lore of Tekken or anything like that. I've alluded to in the past, but apparently King is actually another character that's based on Fray Tormenta, wrestling from, I thought it was the 50s, but apparently it was the 70s. Who? Hey, Heihachi, this might actually be the end. I don't know.
Round 1.
Basically, took up a wrestling persona to raise money for an orphanage. He made a fucking Jack Black Nacho Libre movie based on that, and apparently King might have also been based on that to some extent, from what I've heard. I mean, I don't really know anything about these characters beyond what I see on
Round 2. Fight.
the actual gameplay, which is just what they look like, because that really was a good source of, yeah, I see them doing this, so that tells me something about the character, but not really. Alright, it's technically the second game over that I've gotten, I think. Favorite one against Paul, but assuming that it lets me to, when it continues, I guess I'll keep trying for the next 6 minutes. Maybe I can beat Heihachi within 6 minutes. I don't know. Seem to be having more of a chance with shit. Probably more of a chance with this than with the Virtua Fighter 4 arcade. We've just gotten here already. As opposed to whatever the final match probably would have been in the Virtua Fighter arcade, which I'm pretty sure I didn't even get to, because I don't think that drunken guy would have been the final opponent. As far as I get there. But yeah, I think we're gonna be losing against Heihachi a little bit, by the looks of it.
Round 1. Fight.
And I find it kind of funny that, for once, you know, ambulance noises or just siren noises in the audio of my stream, well, it's something that actually comes from within the game and not from, like, an echo outside the window.
Round 2. Fight.
So I guess, the fuck is Heihachi just hanging out in this grossly exaggerated, like, Mesoamerican cigarette interior, I think is what that's supposed to be. If I understood the intro cutscene. Yeah, you continue. Thank you.
Round 1. Fight.
Thank you for narrating that accurately. Man, I'm trying to just keep my distance, but it's apparently not working out. It's pretty much all my victories so far I feel like happening because I've been able to do that, so it's... Looks like the game's up. And that's... What the fuck? Okay. What? I'm just trying to get back on my feet. That would be nice. Yeah, it's gonna continue to be you continue, but we might actually run out of time here because I don't know if there's really that much I can do to actually try to win this. Okay, so it seems Heihachi definitely seems to know the value more than me of moving away from your opponent when you recover from a fall.
Round 2. Fight.
That's gonna be the main thing that I'm trying to do. I don't know, I'm just trying so hard, you can probably hear some of the button mashing. But the fact that I barely know what I'm doing probably doesn't help matters either.
You continue. Round 1. Fight.
Well, at least it wasn't a perfect that time. I can take that as a consolation.
Round 2. Fight.
Call it a win at this point that I don't get perfected. Ah, crap. I remember that I need to run away from him or else it's not perfect. What the fuck? Oh, that time it was perfect because I don't know, I definitely know that some of that apparently didn't connect. I do find a lot of that very suspect. I'm getting to that point where I feel like I don't even understand how I'm losing, but just spam this kind of body slam. What the fuck? Honestly, if I can win this way, then fuck it. You know that I don't play fighting games with skill. That's like a given. Oh, go back. Right. I found a winning strategy in the end. Just need to do those low kicks forward repeatedly and hope that they carry me to victory. Nope. I do like that confused sound that he makes. I think it's quite fitting for what he's going through here. I can win this way. Like I said, I'm not gonna let him get first. Never mind, I didn't win that time. That seemed to be the most, my best bet at this point, I will say. Oh shit, I'm stupid. I shouldn't have brought horse in there. Or... Okay. Damn it. Thought I had him. Now I do continue. Let's see if I can cheese him to death with his kicks on the first round again. At least, like, I'm absolutely confused as to why that one of the kicks that I did at the beginning there didn't connect. I feel like it absolutely should have. I feel like the, I don't know, one move cancels another if they're both, like, facing towards each other and being executed at the same time. It seems pretty inconsistent. Yeah, we might have to just accept defeat here. Unless, of course, this is the time when he's just like, oh, fuck it, I give up. That was perfect that time. If I can pull off 2 rounds like that, then, and like, get victory that way, I will definitely accept it, but it's the second one that seems to be a problem, unless it happens now. I'm not gonna assume that it's going to happen. Nope. I'm trying to duck here so I can continue to do this kick span here. Holy shit. It's gonna be like when I beat Dead Rising and it's like, yeah, the only way that I'm gonna be able to fucking... Holy shit, okay. Literally the only way I'm gonna be able to beat the final boss is by finding a really cheesy position and just spamming that and do it at the last possible moment. Like actually do a clutch. Oh wait, Warrior is apparently the final opponent, so...
Round 1.
We'll do one attempt. So what sort of Mesoamerican creatures Warrior based on? Like, I don't think we have anything like that. At least in
Round 2.
popular mythology. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fall for the same tricks as the actually. Maybe it's just like I don't know, very fancily outfitted. Evil or Jaguar Warrior? I mean, King is a Jaguar Warrior if anything. You can have like, what are those things called? Fucking sticks with obsidian blades embedded into them. What? Okay, I just won one round, but...
Final round.
What the fucking fuck? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep going until I lose. Which will probably come unless King can just like spam low kicks and literally win every time, which would be fantastic. If I can like literally use that as a means to see the end of this, I'm all for that. But it seems to have run its course now. Yeah. Game so far and trucked so far, or whatever that. What happens if I continue? Just. Oh.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to pull it off again. I mean, let me see if I can even get over and, like, I guess transform over, or whatever you want to call this thing. A loop of those low kicks. That would be the ideal scenario, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna work again, so... shame to have come so far and then drop it, but fuck it. Let me just look at one thing. Time is in fact up, so... Spring back to Lanero track. We'll in fact move on from that. Just curious about what check out. When fighters using kick buttons, yeah, I get the feeling that King players are gonna see that a lot. A 5-hit combo as King. What else? 3-hit combo, get your first perfect. Nothing wrong with a combo. So what counts as not a combo? Just like one strike and that's it. I don't even think that I would say that I was even doing combos. Something that I did on purpose during that first series of fights, but yeah, that's Tekken 3. It was pleasantly not quite what I was expecting. Just me completely sucking like pretty much Virtua Fighter actually wants. But it will serve as a gateway into trying to figure out what the next, say, probably 1 or 2 more games are. Let's go to the thing and bring up the wheel and see what we got next. I see a Pokemon in there, I think. Yeah, there might be a couple of things that are Pokemon related in this. It's gonna be nothing but fighting games this time. Apparently it is. This is literally just the everyone sees how much I suck at fighting games stream. And also WarioWare at the beginning. I don't think there was anything else. Well, there was also Battle and Chase, but then we got 3 fucking fighting games in a row. Super Street Fighter 2. I would assume just Super Nintendo would be good for that. I mean, I don't have like an arcade version of that. Let me look real quick. I probably do, in fact, yeah. I think that's what this is. Yeah, and this. Guess I'll try to load that up first. See how we do. Time to switch. At least I don't have to really switch the size or position of the text thingy very much. Alright, let's see. Might as well try to figure out if I can fix the input on this thing. I don't know why it keeps thinking that. Yeah, this. Yeah, start button is the start button. Okay, I think I might have found what the problem was. Oh well. Let's see, Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 as a matter of fact. I'm going to assume that this is the good one. would like to assume that I can just load this through this. Sometimes that turns out to be right, and apparently it might also turn out to be right this time, happily enough. Scheme, blah 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 blah. Winners don't use trucks, I know. There it is. Let me know the rest of this track as I see what happens if I don't press anything here. Will we see any sort of sound before I insert the proverbial coin? I feel like probably should be getting sound by now, but I don't know. Maybe if it goes into any kind of show-off attract mode that isn't just, hey, there it is. Just kind of joking to reference that, but it's right there. Like, does this have sound? Apparently not. Hold on, I'm gonna try and insert coin. No, apparently there goes the sound. It's just completely quiet unless you do that. Start with 3 credits. I don't know. I can just spam my way to victory. Alright, let's just start the timer now. Be prudent with that. And see exactly what we can do. Oh god. So it's just gonna be another very straightforward expression of how much I suck at fighting games like Virtua Fighter 4 was, or will it give me some kind of false hope like Tekken 3 did? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be a visible time limit on the screen for, you know, what should we call it? Oh, I guess we're playing as DJ. I guess there was a time limit for selecting a character. This game's my jam. There's supposed to be sound during the reanimation. Weird. I guess we just didn't get it. Let's see. Okay. It does look like this is more of a kind of controls that I am used to with like Skullgirls and Marvel and stuff that has the same kind of control scheme. See if I can work based off of that or what. You know, it occurs to me that I think these are the 2 characters that are in the cover of Super Street Fighter 2 specifically. Ouchie ouch. But it's like really weirdly angled so that looks like I guess now that we can actually see their names I can say. Looks like DJ's torso is actually Phelan's tiny legs on the cover, something like that. If you like blur your eyes just a little bit. It's probably like specials I can do too, but I obviously have no idea what any of those would be. And I don't think I've ever actually touched any version of Street Fighter 2 until today. This is literally a first ever sort of inching into it. Okay. It would be a little bit weird if I lost at that point, I would say. Time to break out the maracas. Wherever DJ is supposed to be from. I don't know, I guess maracas aren't really super monolithic as far as that kind of thing goes. Probably do have a few specific associations, but not terribly few. Damn it. I wonder if some of the characters have like sliding moves that you can like go forward while staying low to the ground, so that you can cover some distance without having to just walk or jump. So I do remember some moves in Skullgirls, for example, let you do that. Boy, I'm kind of down to the wire here. Oh, I lose. These are 2 of the 4 new ones. These games were absurdly popular in our arcades in the 90s. Yeah, but sure that I never really partook myself, from what I can remember, but yeah, maybe we'll try a different character. I do remember like seeing my cousins play this like Metal Slug, like probably Marvel 1 or 2 or something like that, and I'm pretty sure at least some Street Fighter game. And definitely don't know a whole lot about the games, as I've sort of implied time and again, but I thinking it was like either 3 or onward or something that the like prisoner guy character appeared. I do remember seeing my cousins play an arcade machine with that character. There was like a tag team thing going on. I'm assuming that was probably some version of Street Fighter 3 if I had to guess. Or Alpha, whatever that was. That exists. Oh, I guess we're playing Cammy this time. Elson Claw and Dictator of Sliding Moves. Right. Oh, it's this track. Track and stage. Let's see, I have no idea what to expect of she has like a leg sweep. Let's start with that, probably a good idea. Seems like she's probably gonna be like pretty speedy with the punches too, but of course they need to actually land. Leg sweep seems to be my best bet so far. Oh shit. Gonna need to be right next to the character too to actually be able to land those punches. That looks of it. I mean, that's expected. That, you know, that's probably that way because it makes sense. Ouch. Alright. Let's probably try the other versions of these kicks that I have when we had them. Oh shit. I wonder, can you do the grabs? I'm gonna try to do a grab, and like the combination that I would expect would be the grab combination, but I don't even know if that's true or not. Ooh, okay. Speed up music, because I guess that means that the one of the characters is that much closer to being able to get a full win. Oh. I must assume that's what that means. Pretty sure those are the contexts that we've heard in. Oh, well, that was quick. And I've been seeing grabs in all of these games, and I just kind of assumed that if I did the same input fast enough, I would probably be able to escape, but of course I kind of need to know what input that is in the first place. Guess I'll just try different characters and probably just kind of, I say, keep getting demolished in every attempt, but I almost won that first match, so maybe not. I don't know, I've never really tried any Street Fighter game except for 5 before this. I feel like the characters that probably I found the most comfortable to play with in that were from like the extremely brief amount of time that I played that were like Zangief and Dalsum, so maybe I'll give that a try. Wait, in Mexico. Oh, that's it. I don't think, well, I mean, after what we just saw in the ending of Tekken 3, I don't think I need to know, or need to say what I think. Ooh. Just gonna keep on approaching him with his Mario down B, and hopefully that does something for me. I mean, to be fair, the freaking headdress thing that these guys in the background are wearing is, in fact, how did I do that? Like, down and middle punch it? I didn't feel like I was, yeah, apparently it's either like QCF kind of thing with the punch or something instead of just being like kick and punch at the same time, which is how the grab works in Skullgirls, for example. I don't know, the way that grabs work in these games will continue to be confusing to me, I suppose. But yeah, the headdresses that these dudes in the middle are wearing are in fact pretty sure a pretty well documented Aztec thing. They're called penachos, like Montezuma or Motikosama or whatever you want to call him. Had one, pretty famously. Pretty sure that's in the Museum of Anthropology. I don't know if any people from like pre-Hispanic Mexico would dress the way that T-Hawk does, so I don't know if he's just visiting or what they're doing with him, but it's a little out of place. Unlike some other of his stuff. Some of his stuff seems actually kind of fitting, but you know. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna continue to not quite edge it. T-Hawk is not Mexican, but Native American, but we fight at the Mexico stage by the looks of it. I see. It's like banished from his homeland or something. Also, hello, Chokugeki. Welcome to, like, possibly the last couple of games that I demo for the time being, but I guess I'll just get as much mileage out of this time as I can. I guess unlike the last couple of games where it's just been like pick one character and try to get as far as possible in that character's arcade mode and actually getting a few wins. I'll be to the first stage over and over with, oh boy. Well, okay. I did know that Dalton was Mr. Stretchy, but not what I was expecting. Yeah, apparently when it comes to Street Fighter 2, we're just gonna be picking as many different characters as possible because we just keep getting destroyed in the first match. Did you watch the Mario movie trailer? I did, yeah. And I don't think I could really say anything about it that wouldn't just echo what most people are saying, I feel. Like, yeah. Like, Blackjack felt surprisingly good. Did I say Blackjack? You know what I mean. And also, big skepticism about Chris Pratt specifically, but beyond that, I don't know, the visuals are pretty good. Like I said though, this is literally what every person is saying about the trailer though. Crouch kick and the old slide on race fireballs, well I did, but they just kind of countered it with those low kicks. I tried to get in close. I must defeat Shenlong to stand a chance. And now I can say that I've seen it for myself, I guess. That whole thing where apparently I actually included it in like a thing that I did one time about like hoaxes in video games, so hey, I ran out of credits. Just kicked me back to the start. Let's put in all 9 credits, why not? But apparently Shenlong is supposed to be a mistranslation of Shoryuken, and yet that became such a big thing that it eventually became like pretty much the inspiration for like the character that's Ryu's master or something that was released in a later game or introduced in a later game. I don't know, I'm just kind of waiting for the time to run out and see what it lands on. And I guess we're doing Honda. Actually excited and can't wait to see it in theaters. Yeah, I might, I feel like I might end up doing that as well, but I do feel like it's kind of like with a couple of other things recently, one of which I haven't even followed up on, namely Return to Monkey Island. I feel like when it came to that game, I was pretty much with the idea from the beginning, or well, maybe not from the beginning, but since some of the skepticism surrounding that game, that yeah, I probably will end up getting this, but I will wait until see some impressions. Okay. Maybe I can do like some special moves myself, but I don't know. Maybe I should pick one of these characters that I've seen have projectiles next. Like I guess we've seen Chun-Li, we've seen Ryu, we've seen Guile. All these guys have projectiles. But I inherently know how they would oh boy. How you would actually use those projectiles, but I'm sure I can figure something out. Okay, I mentioned that about Return to Monkey Island, and yet I haven't actually followed up on the impressions that I've been searching for. But I feel like it's that same kind of mentality that I'm gonna be approaching the Mario movie with. Right. Well, I guess we'll pick Ryu this time, just immediately. Surely figuring out the button combo for the Hadouken won't be difficult. I'm just like, yep, it is in fact what I immediately suspected it might be, which is the QCF. Pretty straightforward. Oh god. And yet I'm immediately being destroyed. I will spam Hadoukens until I run out of firecrackers in my head. I don't know. This made me remember like an old thing in a games magazine from like years and years ago. They pretty much just interviewed like a martial arts master for a gag, and we're like, wait, what the fuck? Oh, I got confused about which side of the screen I was on. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure that that wasn't even like an article, it was just like a thing in a column or something really quick. They were just like, yeah, is there literally any chance that a real martial artist could do a Hadouken? And the guy's like, well, I guess not, unless they've got firecrackers in their hands. Maybe some kind of gag setup where it's like, I don't know. Like a really rudimentary flamethrower, or like a those flamethrower acts you see in like stoplights some places. Oh boy. Well, who else has, I guess a guy also has projectiles. Don't seem to be helping all that much, because I just kind of suck at these games. This has definitely been another closer to the Virtua Fighter experience than the Tekken 3 experience, I guess. What's on fire? I feel like he's saying something's on fire. Like maybe he's just pointing and laughing. Like, as he throws a fireball, he's like, look, he's on fire. He's on fire. Come gawk at the dude on fire. Okay. Apparently it's Yoga Fire. I feel like when I played very briefly, like I mentioned, Street Fighter 5, I had that, the opposite of that problem, I guess. Where like each one of Dalton's special thingies, he was like yoga or something, but I'm pretty sure I only heard the yoga part of that word combination. Okay, he can burn the teleport too. Is that a super missile? Also, hello, Sim Life. I didn't say that, which I probably didn't. But yeah, I just kinda suck. I'll meditate and then destroy you. I don't know when I will do this in relation to my proximity to you, though. Alright, I guess I'll try the one other character that I've noticed so far that has projectiles, which is Chun-Li, and I will try to figure out how to even get the projectiles to come out, I guess. That's the first thing I will do. Oh hey, it's I'm pretty sure one of the very first like character slash I got stage themes that I noticed in. Okay, well, we can do that. This will work too, I'm sure. Alright, that might be the first KO that I actually no, I'm pretty sure I got one during my first kill with what's his face, DJ. It's definitely the first and probably only perfect I'm gonna get one. I mean, if any of these characters have like, any of these CPU characters have any way to counter my kick spam, then I don't think it's gonna work out in the long run. And it looks like Cammy might have. I was also gonna start to mention how, like, I'm pretty sure Cammy's stage theme, or just character theme, whatever you wanna consider it, this track, It's like one of the first tracks that I actually looked up as far as Street Fighter music goes, and I actually liked it quite a bit. Even if I'm pretty sure that was simply the Street Fighter 5 version again that I was listening to at first. And in fact, I'm pretty sure I remember finding it because I... What the fuck? Okay, what if I use the high kick? No? Yes? No? Maybe? Whichever kick enables me to... What the fuck? Enables me to, like, go into the kick spam faster. Didn't even... Like, the fucking projectile thing even went completely out of my mind because I'm just distracted by being able to... Okay, maybe I shouldn't have let up that time. But I'm pretty sure it was a... like, list of VGM related to British stuff, funnily enough. And another one of the tracks that I put on there that I think probably remember the most distinctly out of that list was something from, like, Guitar Freaks Romania, which is something else that I've never played. But it was basically a cover of... Oh hey, I actually got like a input thing because... I don't know why, because I didn't think I got that from the other game where I like almost won the first round, but okay. Well, that is the time up though. I think I'm not gonna... I could just continue to be destroyed the first round with even more characters, but I think that's probably a good point to put that to rest. But yeah, there was like a track that I used for that set list that was like a Guitar Freaks Romania track that was a cover of fucking Edward Elgar. What the fuck is it actually called? March, the fucking Land of Hope and Glory March, but it's not called that. Pomp and Circumstance March? I think that's the actual name, yeah. But that has been Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, as a matter of fact. I'll return this, which is probably gonna be, oh, it's just the next track, which is Henry Hadsworth. I realized I was at the end of the track. Probably gonna be a little bit louder than the game was, because it actually seemed a little quiet, the game audio on that, but... Street Fighter community just refers to characters as Claw, Dictator, and Boxer to avoid confusion, yeah. Well, that makes sense, because I have in fact heard about that. Mega and Bison, a lot of names which makes sense. At least the M. Bison project though. Considering that it's supposed to be a parody of Mike Tyson, but... Let me see. Well, I guess we'll do at least one more game. Maybe even one more after that if I feel like up to it, but let's see. Do I even have any more fighting games left on here? I'm pretty sure I do. I see fucking Killer Instinct and Soul Calibur 2 near the top of that, so... This could continue to be the Mira Sucks at Fighting Games stream. If the wheel so wills it, but it could also be the... Let's try something completely different and that will punish you in a completely different way as well. Could also have that. Let's see. Suppose we're doing this. Come back here. Switch to this, so it shows that, and yeah. Do I even have this easily available? For some reason I do. So let's just strip the bundle off, just as with a bunch of these games have been. Oh, the track's not half over by the way. So let's just put that on pause for the moment. Remember to actually make that invisible, and yeah, this is clearly not Street Fighter 2 anymore. So let's just go with that. And just like with all these fighting games, I'm gonna be prudent and just starting timer as soon as possible. Well, I think we both know the answer to that question, Bubsy. I mean, you're the one about the, wait, what? Am I playing? No, I'm not playing. Why the fuck are you just standing there for that long if it's just a demo? We're just, like, telling you how to play the game. Press L and R buttons to look ahead. Tempo the enemies to bottom. Let's, just start the game. And possibly experience that on our own, I guess.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, there could be like a really terrible unaired pilot talk or two about you, that's what could go wrong. And he could even have that same thing as the title to it. Oh shit. Okay.
What could
And
possibly go wrong?
I don't remember if I ever touched this game, I feel like I probably did, way back in the... Let's just frivolously go through as many Super Nintendo ROMs as humanly possible, because I am a bored teenager days, but if I am not mistaken, this seems to be like pretty much Sonic if Sonic was somehow infinitely more fragile. Oh shit. A kind of a mix of Sonic and Crash Bandicoot, which might actually not sound like a terrible combination given certain interpretations, potential interpretations of that, but I don't know, I feel like this one definitely has gone wrong, but it looks of things, the stage is persistent, so whatever it is that I end up, anything that I do end up destroying stays destroyed, that's something. Try to glide through, I guess. I have no idea, I just assume no objective beyond get from point A to point B. Why the fuck am I sliding so much? It feels like, I guess maybe I'm being pushed around sometimes by gravity, sometimes by like the air that they're blowing, I guess, but half the time that's not even happening. I still get like, I just slide around on the ground. I don't know. Like, I'm sure anything that I can say about this game and how much it's not great is something that's, oh, okay. I see. I think that's already been said by other people who have been unfortunate enough to experience this game before me, but let's just, yeah, go as far as possible without mud. Okay, I guess we're doing some slide shit. That was a thing that just happened. Okay, what if, I mean, this pretty much simulates my Sonic experience with those games, the ones that I've actually tried out on the, oh, okay, I guess we're going in the cave. Not this part, but just the, I desperately just wanted to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible, and rip the band-aid off. Okay, that also just happened. I guess getting from point A to point B, where point B is the far right side of the screen, is, apparently not desirable there. Oh, okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, water will instantly kill you, so... Bubsy is more... well, I said this at the beginning, but Bubsy is definitely more fragile than Sonic. And I think yeah, I pressed that in the air before I even touched that thing. Okay, I guess we made it to another game where the question is gonna be how exactly... how viable is it gonna be to make it past level 1 before the time runs out? When I say that, you may be wondering, okay, not very viable by the looks of it. Do I mean the time in the stream timer, or do I mean the time in the in-game timer? But I suppose that all depends on how distinct you consider them to be. Oh, jeez. Guess I might just continue to take the low road and hope that's marginally a safer experience. I mean, I say that, but I'm pretty sure that taking the low road also leads you to bodies of water, which seems to be a very bad thing. I will destroy these guys just so they don't still exist when I inevitably have to, like, redo this. And apparently I'm getting retro achievements for this. I wonder who would be masochistic enough to actually create retro achievements for this game, but, you know. takes all sorts. Right, can I do it? I don't think I've seen that. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know how I saved it that time, but I suppose this is how you get across this pool of water. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is officially the farthest I've gotten in this, so... Alright. Made it to the end of level 1. With 215 yarn bolts. Well, there was that kind of a weird renaissance, I want to say a couple of years back, maybe. Maybe a little more, a little less, but pretty sure that both this and...
I mentioned I don't like heights.
Both this and fucking Shaq Fu got a sequel. I don't think nothing much really came of it. Which makes you wonder very many things. But it does make me very, very mildly curious, like, could the sequel that came out at that point for this game be any worse than... or any better, I guess? That's the better question, really. 20 plus years have taught someone the lesson. Would it be somehow a more palatable experience in this, and I'm pretty sure Bubsy 2, which is a thing that exists, and also Bubsy 3D. I mean, I feel like that's something that you don't even need to ask. Could something possibly be better than Bubsy 3D? It's like a...
Did I mention I don't like heights?
Bit of a redundant question. Yes. I'm pretty sure Bubsy has mentioned that many times by now. I mean, there's Bubsy 3D visits James Turrell retrospective. That one was a game that had at least some merit to it. Perhaps if they had just made more games in that vein, they could have made something out of it, but... I don't really know if that is in any way the direction they would have chosen to take. I don't know who they is in this particular context that I'm referencing. Or even as the license holder for Bubsy, assuming that that's a thing. Like, someone actually wants to pay money to be able to use Bubsy exclusively as a commercial license. I have to wonder very many things about anyone who would say something like that, or want something like that, I guess. Can I not jump on top of this thing? Or destroy this thing? I guess not. Ammo crate is just gonna stay unopened. I would want to open an ammo crate regardless, but you know, probably about... Oh, okay. Well, he got back up.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
Yes, many times. Did I like actually fall from too great a height? I feel like I've heard about this game, but I mean, if I do the glide, it seems like that's not a problem. I just fall as much as I want, and as long as I'm doing the glide, it's fine. Oh, actually made it past the second stage. I wonder how many people can say that, at least. How many people can brag about the incredible achievement of making it past
More like a bridge
even
too short.
the first stage in fucking Bubsy, but... I'm pretty sure when I put this, when I mentioned I was going to do this tonight on the Chase Discord, I was like, I didn't say anything, I just said that, hey, I'm doing this, but someone said like, oh, well, there we go. The worst possible thing about this is that Scunny card can no longer come up, but clearly someone didn't get the memo that this was perfectly eligible still. So which of these games has been more interesting to stream, I guess? That could be a question that I could ask myself.
What could possibly go wrong?
Would I rather deal with Bubsy 3D or just Bubsy? I mean, I already mentioned what the verdict would pretty much definitely be on Bubsy 3D, but would I rather deal with Bubsy or with Scunny Cart? I mean, Scunny Cart might as well be Bubsy 3D. God, I don't know. Am I keeping my score? Like, no, I don't think I am. Never mind. I was like, did the score from the previous run actually carry over to this one? But I guess not. Well, I suppose I will torture myself for another half time with this. And just kind of try to make it to, I guess, a farther point than I did before. She has a really hard time getting up the hill. Makes me remember when I was in high school, I think. I had to, was it high school? Probably was high school. I was reading a bunch of books in my free time. Because I suppose I had a lot more free time at that point in which doing that made sense. I mean, free time not really being actual free time, but just like downtime in which I was either getting from place to place or just waiting around for something to be available. Probably a better way to put it, yeah. And I do remember that one of the things that I noticed, sometimes I would just straight up read books while walking on the way home, and I would notice that one of the streets between the bus stop and where I needed to get to was actually uphill. But I would just keep going while reading the Scarlet Letter. Or at least a translation of it. Oh shit.
What could possibly go wrong?
But apparently Bubsy can't even do that. Wonder what Bubsy's Goodreads would look like though. Fuck would he read? Wait, what? Oh, okay, apparently we can in fact go down here and not die. Or yes, die? How do you get back out of there without dying? Shall we try to solve this mystery? I don't know. Untangle the secret. Maybe Bubsy is secretly like those fucking, those Beast Meal Bro games that used to exist. Maybe they still do. But those games that were made by like one guy, very primitive game maker games, and it's apparently part of some really bizarre ARG that he was doing because he wanted to promote his albums or some shit. I don't know. And then they gained a little bit of attention because Gaming Garbage with Lotex did like some of those games. And I even played some of those games. I do remember that it's like fucking the bottom of my old YouTube thing where the dude who made them actually came on and was like, "Yay, you should search more of this or something." But I never did find out what the point of any of that was. Just like, I don't know. There's an extremely bizarre ARG that was doomed to be contained from the beginning.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
And hey, maybe that's exactly what Bubsy has been all along. Someone released this as a joke to, like, hawk something in a very obscure and incomprehensible fashion. And no one was ever clever enough to fully figure out the nature of it. Seems like a less terrible prospect than what Bubsy actually is, but you know. I mean, did Sonic ever have anything where he gets pulled down a series of wooden canals and that's really dramatic music to accompany that? Okay, wow, something really wacky is happening now. Oh, did I just die? I'm sure I did. So it's a even worse version of the whole thing in Sonic where, hey, you think you're shortening the trials by going faster. Well, nope. Not really gonna let you do it because, though.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
Something is gonna come at you from off the edge of the screen that you can't really see coming. And cut all that short, alright. Possible. At least get rid of those guys. Oh. I guess we're going to another one of these secret stages, quote-unquote. Which is probably more of a somewhat less likely that you will be accessing if you follow the normal progression of the level stages, but it doesn't seem to be divorced from something that would probably call normal progression regardless anyway. Oh shit. And then that happens.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
I mean, what would Bubsy say he hates more? Does he hate heights, or does he hate spikes? Maybe Bubsy and Mega Man should have a chat. They would probably get along quite well. And yes, I realized what I just said. It was 100% on purpose. In front of you, play this right next to Scotty back to the force, but that isn't chasing you. Well, I can only hope it stays that way based on my experience with Scotty Guard. Because you know, playing this and Scotty cards next to each other definitely would have been a possibility, but wait, what? Oh, okay. I don't know what that was about, so I guess he didn't die, so it's fine. Can't skip this count either, so... Do have more lives this time, so maybe this time we'll be able to conquer the third level of Bubsy. I have to wonder how that will go, though. Wait, what? I think it doesn't make sense when you see the trajectory.
More like a bridge too short.
What doesn't make sense is why that exists. Who thought that was a good idea? That's the part that I'm confused about, you might say. No. I mean, I look at this whole thing and I wonder that, to be fair. Oh, I seem to be, okay, I'll try to go a little bit farther left there, with the idea that
More like a bridge too short.
that was going to help me avoid the gap, but apparently the opposite was true. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be death. But sheer coincidence there, but I guess not quite. This could be, though. Also, I haven't remarked upon it too much, but okay. Well, that was death. It's because Bubsy goes from fucking 0 to 0.1 to 0.2 to 100 in 2 seconds. Which you can kind of appreciate. Okay, so what the fuck is in here? Okay. Honestly, I'm glad I found that. To make this just that tiny bit more of a thing that isn't. Okay. Can I get to the end without using up these last 4 lives, or 3 lives, I guess? I don't remember if there's a 0 life. I don't quite remember if we observed that last time. Okay, this thing is still extended. I do remember remarking upon that for some reason the levels in this do seem to be persistent, where if you die, you do keep the exact state that the level was in before that. Which I suppose is nice there. Okay. Time to actually be careful as we proceed through Bubsy. I don't wonder what's up with those numbered shirts. They presumably serve some kind of purpose. Wait, what? Oh, okay, apparently getting in a car is a bad idea. This message and this game brought to you by the EPA. If this carries me all the way to the end, then I'm all for it, but oh, never mind. I can just launch you straight into danger instead. Can we do this in about a minute and about 2 lives? I can get to literally any levels that don't play this music, basically. Because I'm pretty sure it only plays in the first one. The tagging of the Chase albums has been any indications, so hopefully that's, you know, a good baseline for trying to figure that. I also have to wonder why... Okay, sure, we just got murdered by a Gumball that we were right next to, and that I'm pretty sure I tried to jump onto with the specific idea that maybe that would destroy it, but I guess not. Right. Another attempt on those water slides. And then there's that guy just throwing eggs, I guess. That might be the end. Yeah, we continue? What? This didn't happen before. It's gonna send us all the way back to the start of the stage, because if so, then, okay, yeah. I'll try one thing before I just completely abandon this, and that's... well, never mind. I don't know what that thing was going to be.
More like a bridge too short.
Okay, here it is. Sweet release. Well, at least now I can see that I'm in the top percentile of people who have endured the first levels of Bubsy and actually gotten all the way to the end of it. But there you go, that's Bubsy. And yeah. I think that the fact that that was Bubsy pretty much guarantees that that won't be the last thing. I'll do one more. So let's see what we can get. As Wait, what? So one of the achievements is apparently called What Could Possible Go Wrong, not What Could Possibly. Oh well, I think that's, that's probably a self-demonstrating thing, to be fair, but let's go and do one last wheel spin for tonight and see exactly what's gonna come up here. What to eat today? We're going to eat Dynamite Headdy. That's good to know. Which is hopefully just going to be a matter of quickly grabbing that. Hopefully it should just be in place. Guess I'm going to find out. I mean, I don't know, I didn't get very far into Rocket Knight, for example, but it seemed like an okay game. Oh, no, apparently it is not in fact quickly in place, so excuse me for a moment. Should just be a matter of doing a couple of quick twists and turns here. Oh goodness. I don't even know if I'm gonna like try to have some soup after I get off after this, given that I technically already had some right before I started doing this. Given that I've had like a mildly sore throat all day today for some reason. I made it for some reason, but I'm pretty sure it's just because I got a little too cold with the fan on last night. So hopefully that clears up without too much trouble. Alright, let's see. Should be good now. Dynamite Headdy. Oh hey, another that's worth. One that apparently made it on VGMC once, and apparently too I was somewhat nonplussed to whatchamacallit, somewhat nonplussed to find out was apparently a joke submission. Oh, I didn't even make this visible. But yeah, it's, I mean, Hatsworth is probably a game in and of itself that I should probably just bring to my stream and beat at some point, because I actually never managed to beat that game before, but I did get as far as this boss fight and like the couple of levels that came immediately afterwards, but I just kind of dropped it for no real reason. Even though I'm pretty sure it's like literally the final stretch of the game. What are we playing again? Dynamite Headdy. Pretty challenging boss, honestly, that this plays for, if memory serves. So let's see. Which one was this one? This one? I don't know, honestly. I'll try this one. I don't remember how this works at all. If it runs, I'm gonna assume it's good enough. Do you prepare Bubsy, Bob GT, or the original Bob? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the original Bob and probably some of those other ones actually came up on public access TV when I was a kid, but I never really watched them. I'm a faker. And yes, I know that's a Dragon Ball joke, that's why I responded that way. Alright, let's play Dynamite Headdy. I think I remember back in the day there was like a person that I followed on like YouTube Let's Play and streams. Like this was like in the pre-Twitch days, which is like fucking livestream.org or whatever it was. A fucking super low quality encoding website that I actually used to stream some stuff off of myself. When I was basically kicked off of Twitch after I stopped streaming a game, I was like, hey, let's watch, I don't know, some episodes of a TV show or a movie or something. I would move there, but that person would be like, yeah, Dynamite Headdy is like fantastic, specifically because it's, this person was also a very big fan of, like Osamu Tezuka's stuff. like Astro Boy and what have you. Okay, gotta assume this is fine. And apparently I really like this game specifically because apparently the whole thing plays out as like it's secretly a stage play. And possibly more reasons, but apparently that was the main one. I'm pretty sure you could argue that the same applies to like Mario 3 and some other stuff. Like in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and... yeah, I'm pretty sure specifically Thousand Year Door, all the battles play out as like a stage thing, and that's like something that's acknowledged in universe. Like at least as early as the first chapter boss fight. Where the bosses and the enemies can actually fuck with the audience sometimes. I mean, is this not Dynamite Headdy that we're seeing? I feel like I'm probably missing quite a bit of context for exactly what is happening in the story, but apparently toys are involved. Dark Demon. Is that what we just saw, or are we seeing that on the screen at some point here? Are any of these things that we're being shown Dark Demon? Are any of them Trouble Brewing? And which one is Heather? That's also a worthwhile question, I would say. Alright, they got away. We're actually be getting into the game now. Oh god. Okay, well, give me 1 second. Thank you for that retro achievements. Okay, so I am that guy. I jump with this, and I throw my head with this. I think I also vaguely remember that being like a thing that I've seen some people talk about, like, hey, who has the honor of being like the first limbless hero? Is it Block? Is it Dynamite Headdy? Is it Rayman? Who's like the best limbless hero? And who is the best hero that throws his head around like a projectile? Is it Dynamite Headdy? Is it the guy from the Cap Attack? That's a thing that exists. I'm going to assume that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But I should be like making more of an effort to not be caught by that robot. God. So, you know, if this really is a stage play, I guess we're really like protagonist here. Whom I must assume is Dynamite Headdy. It's literally just like running in place most of the time. Just creating the illusion of running. Are you my foe? I suppose you might be my foe if I can strike you like so. I will say this game certainly does have quite a unique presentation, if nothing else. They have like a life or something? Oh god. Right, I'm really not sure why the background is changing like that, but... I suppose I must assume that stuff that I'm doing is in fact something that is having an effect on the boss, perhaps? Yeah. Oh, okay. So we did it. I don't really know if there was like an actual risk of me dying there, though. I mean, it looks like I got hit a few times, but I don't really see any representation of how much health I have.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Bonus points clear, but I can't even read that stuff, but I'm pretty sure that most of that shit is just like speedrun related, so... Like right now, like, compare the screen scroll, assuming that this is in fact stage play. How does that relate to the background? Like, it's literally the entire background moving, but Headdy's just like walking in place until you get to the edge of the screen like that. Assuming that that like light on the top left is like something that's continually on the sort of from the audience's perspective, top left edge of the... Okay, so how do I do this? I should try to hit this thing. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, now I know. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe that light, in fact. I didn't really think of it before, but I'm guessing that it might actually be the representation of my health. Don't seem to have a time limit for finishing the stage either. Which honestly is something that I'm probably gonna be glad about. Can't believe that Dynamite Headdy is doing the thing that you see years and years later in Magnus Glyph. Oh, what are you doing that? Magnus Glyph in Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. Oh shit. I'm guessing now it might be a good idea to take it easy. At least it's not a Bubsy situation at all. I can definitely say that as a compliment to this game. Put that in the back of the box pretty much as a selling point. Dynamite Headdy. Hey, it's not Bubsy. I feel like I'm being unfair to this game by describing it like that, though. It's only a neato thing from what I can see about it. From what I've experienced of it in this past nearly 7 minutes. Make 5 shots, okay. And how do I do that? Oh, I see. I mean, I don't really know how I can aim this. Okay. Sort of bounce all of them up and hope that they make it in. What the best that I can do. Like anybody tries, or is it only until they stop firing these things out? Bonus game, I don't know. It's like it would make more sense to assume that you don't have unlimited tries, but I don't see where the limitations in my tries would be. Doesn't seem to be an on-screen timer or anything like that, so just like until I make 5 shots, regardless of whether or not they or what they actually lead to. I don't know. I feel like that one that went off the screen left would have stayed on screen a little bit more. Maybe it would have actually made it into the basket, but oh, there's one more. I say one more, and yet the counter only says 1, 2. Am I supposed to like null? Is any of the shots that I do? No, I don't know what just happened, but he made 0 shots. No, I definitely made at least one more than that. I don't know what. Working your game, I could say the same to you. You know, got him. Let's just keep going. I'll just push this thing off. Anything, I suppose. I'd like to believe that that's something I probably want to do. Oh jeez, okay. I don't know if that would have crushed me if I had actually been under it, but I would not be surprised. Oh well, okay, I guess I'm invisible. Or intangible. I am quite likely at least one of these things, but until there's something sufficiently... I guess I am intangible if those things didn't hurt me. Oh jeez, what? Okay, well, now what? Oh, I see. Hey, it's, I feel like I've seen another character in something that definitely isn't this, that looks just like this character here. Oh, jeez. Is this the boss? Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing that that thing on the top left is in fact the representation of my health. So now what? Okay. Maybe it's a monster, maybe it's just like a... what the fuck? Okay. What? I got the go to sleep power up. You could use that power up in real life, honestly. Now my head is spiky, oh I see. Can I maybe make my way up here if my head is spiky and I play my cards right? No. Well, if my head is not spiky, then... Wait, what? Oh, okay. I guess I can just keep getting keep going back to the power-up thing. I guess we're doing the tiny route instead of the spiky head route. Whether we could all jump like in Super Metroid, this might be a different story, but... No, this does seem like the more viable progression at this point. Yeah, I don't know, I guess we... Based on some of the stuff that we've seen, we assume that some of the characters, probably ourselves included, are toys, but... Then why, Anyway, I would say that... I was about to say that doesn't really explain why any of this is happening, but it might actually explain that completely. Oh boy, it's the Nutcracker. And I was expecting maybe some of that to hurt me, but apparently not. Okay, so standing right under that, no matter what, is gonna hurt me. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do, I suppose. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Did I just get like screwy here, or did I just pause time? Well, this would be a little bit more useful, I would reckon, if the enemy's weak point was actually... Oh fuck. It's actually accessible at that moment, but... Can I out-DPS the enemy, basically? Seems to be the name of the game here. Ooh. Hopefully I just did. I feel like I'm hearing some digitized voice clips every so often, and don't know how they fit into these diegesis, but yeah, that enemy that I feel like I had seen before earlier. I feel like maybe the design of it was based on like like something from real life, like an old statue or something. I feel like that's somewhat probable, but even then I probably wouldn't be able to tell you an actual source for that. Oh boy, now what? Please come a little closer so I can just cheap you out, thank you. I saw that cat poking out from behind her, I guess he's not gonna do anything more. Oh shit, oh Jesus, okay. I wasn't expecting that. I tell you what. It's actually very interesting. It's like the Genesis... Oh fuck. Genesis version of Cloud 7, I suppose. Is that a fair thing to say? I feel like that's a fair thing to say. Oh, damn it, I wanted to, you know, grab that thing. But I feel like I've also heard that yum yum sound effect voice clip in something else. Probably just like other people who know about this game using it, but... Oh boy. Yeah, aiming this is really awkward when you have like this 2.5D plane to contend with as well, I would say. I don't know if I was expecting something like this at all when I started playing this game, but there you go. Something kind of weird though that I will notice is that, or remark once, I don't think I've heard like a single track that's from this game that's in the chase yet. It's a little strange, I would propose. Shoot. Damn it. Alright, can I get this beam? Because I'm pretty sure those beams actually restore your health. Apparently they restore it completely. Or I presume they restore it completely. I don't actually know for sure, but based on the visuals of it, I would imagine that they do. I can't move right now, by the way. I assume that... Okay. Just waiting for something to happen. So, latest based on Shaoki Dogu. Ancient Japanese clay figurines, Pokemon, Baltoy, and Clade, along with many other video games characters, are also based on it here. That would certainly explain that. It's like the surprisingly large presence that the Flatworks monster has in video games. It's like a few areas games, like old arcade games that had monsters based in creatures based on that design. I guess the basis for the like basically aliens from Majora's Mask. That's the basis for like apparently a boss in the game Amagon, and an enemy in Ninja Baseball Batman. That really weird arcade game. And I'm pretty sure there was like one more. There's probably a character in Wonderful 101 that is also based on that. Something that I found when I looked that up. And I would even dare say that this very character that we're discussing right now that appeared in this game is also something that looks a little bit like that. God. Assuming that I'm making progress, you're supposed to like, be hitting the this center of this cat creature that's just like... Oh goodness. Just tugging you around. Oh boy. Apparently I'm like becoming a vacuum mouth at some point and... Okay, as we go to the end of that. Green room. And to see if that's... Oh, okay. It's time to go to sleep again. Can we get a better power up though? Like, what is the B power up? That's what I want to know. Oh. It's... what? Oh, we're gonna do another basketball bonus stage. I somehow doubt we're actually gonna be able to, I guess that's what the B is for people. Probably, yeah, the one that's on the left edge. This one's gonna be... Everything that I shoot off of this is gonna be more likely to actually land. I say come on as if I have, like, waiting with bated breath for the opportunity to like actually be able to complete one of these stages perfectly, but what? Well, I'm supposed to get like, that's the problem, not each one of these is a star. But that one is. That one isn't, that's just for slowing it down. Sure, it would be nice if some of these things went directly into the star baskets, but what's this? This gives me a... Makes it go faster or just gives more basketballs? Oh my god. Landing quite a few of these, but... Oh, that got rid of one of them. At least. This one that I got rid of was not the one that I was using. Mainly, oh, damn it, I was so sure that the one that would have been there was gonna make it. Oh my god. Why am I not landing any of the important ones? Come on. It's another one that something I don't know what it does. Okay, I just need one more. As soon as can I actually make it? Is there any chance of that happening? Maybe this one. Okay, there we go. Actually got through it that time. Congratulations, remember. 6. What are you saying? That I should have gotten 6 instead? Excuse you, or that it's been 6. Yes, puppet invited. Maybe that's what we're supposed to be, a puppet. The battle show. We're 6 minutes into the stage or something? I don't know. Anything to do with, like speedrunning and keeping track of times is something that just inherently makes me averse to it. Right, I will keep on... Oh, hey. This is at least the third, I want to say, enemy that I've seen in a 16-bit game. That's where the game is just like it splits apart into 2 parts, and the top half and the lower half work separately. The other ones being that, I think that Ghostbusters video game that's, I think, also for the Sega Master, not Master System, for the Genesis. And the School boss from Demon's Crest. It's the same kind of gimmick. How the fuck do I get 3 of What's that? I guess the gimmick killer is that you're trying to avoid the ends of his strings, because then he catches you and then like they're puppet strings. Well, we got rid of that boss, I guess, just before the time ran out. Clothes encounters. Oh hey, this is like literally the first track, just as the time runs out. The first track that we've run across in this game so far, that's something that I remember from the chase. And this might be like the actual stage boss, because of the fact that there's like an actual, you know, oh fuck, what? What's the target? The bottom right foot is the target? Oh. We should just like stripping this boss of the, like... Okay, now we can actually attack the heart. Looks of it. Guess I'll just keep going against this boss until something happens. Oh god, what? Alright, never mind that. I have died. Guess I could keep going, but I don't know. I guess I will. Do at least one more attempt. Maybe now that I actually am logging in with full health, I might have a chance of actually prevailing. It really seems interesting, you know, assuming that this would be like the end of the stage. What's the target? Is it the hand? Foot? The head? I like the target, tells me what the target is, should have maybe stayed on just a little bit. Okay, it's the other hand. Stayed on screen a little bit longer to tell me what I'm supposed to be aiming for. Okay, there we go. Just like take off the coverings of different, in a different order, because that doesn't really make sense, but I guess that's what we're going with. Spam the art as much as possible. I guess when it's pink it's just like invincible. Okay, the next question is gonna be how do I hit that thing that's like, you know, skirts in the way? Okay. And now how do I hit that thing that's all the way up top? Okay, I wait for exactly this to happen. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so I can just walk into these things as well as just striking them with my head. Oh, there we go. At least got far enough into this game to figure where the where that track played at least. I'm sure I had like started to say this thought and then it just completely escaped me, but I feel like that boss reminded me a little bit of the Headhunter boss from Castlevania or sort of all things. She just like gets different moves from whatever it's wearing, I guess, as opposed to the Headhunter, which just transforms based on which head it attaches to its body. We'll at least see what the beginning of the next stage is, but I think that's basically gonna be it. It's another good chunk of games off of the old demo list. Terminator 2. What? Oh, and what did you know? This is also a track that's in the chase. I think this is like Southtown theme or Tonight's Just Night. It's one of those two. So that's kind of all it does seem like, apparently. I guess I'll create a save state just in case I feel like returning to this. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but... yeah. That is actually where I will leave off the thing for now. Apparently got a few achievements. Jump 500 times was the adequate jumper achievement, and cleared scene 1, 2, and 3 out of apparently 9 scenes, if the listing of achievements is to be believed as a reference for that. 9 scenes, and I don't know, it seems like you have like unlimited lives and continues and such, so like maybe you could go back to this game, I don't know. It's not unthinkable, but that is where we will basically leave things off for the time being. Thanks. Let me just, I guess, just bring back the thing. I keep forgetting to like make him visible between like downtime times. But yeah. Let me check a few more things. Oh, hey, it's only like 1 AM and yet, funnily enough, even though I'm pretty sure I did not, in fact, did not do this at 1 AM at any point in the recent past. Apparently, I'm already getting like a notification from Duolingo to be like, hey, you should do the thing today. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the strike to run itself out pretty much. I don't know if... I mean, I can see which structure coming up here on the RNG thing. But I do feel like the next strike is probably going to be a slightly more fitting thing to play things out on, but I believe I will go ahead and switch to the end of screen regardless, to start winding things down. But yeah, short version of things. That has been another demo stream, I guess. I definitely have enough material to keep these going for quite a while. If I were to do more of them or just like the more chase games, but what I have in mind for the foreseeable, or not really foreseeable, that's a little exaggerated, but immediate future would be... there are a couple of things that I want to try out, possibly even get through next week as like some things that I would do just to fit the spooky October month theme. Just sort of continue to ignore those things that I just have had in the back burner for a while. Because I do want to take the opportunity to do something with spooky October month as I typically do. I don't know if I mentioned what they would be at all on here. I guess I could mention there's like a few things that I've been looking at. I feel like I actually thought this over a few times in the past, and yet I never really sat down to be like, okay, this is definitely what I'm going to be trying to do in spooky October month. But some things that definitely come to mind. I don't know how much of it I'm really going to be able to do in this at this streaming rhythm that I feel right now, but something that I got to work recently was Dead Space Extraction, which is a rail shooter on the Wii that came out between Dead Space 1 and 2, and there's also Dead Space something else that isn't Extraction, but I don't remember the subtitle right now, but it's a puzzle game. I don't like PS3 and 360 that I could do, and then probably do actually Dead Space 2, which is something that I got for free on like Twitch Prime some time back, I think. I believe that was it. Probably be a good follow-up to the fact that I have in fact done Dead Space 1 on here before. But other than that, I don't know, I was looking at Rule of Rose, but that's... I don't really know how the progression on that would go. That's like my main concern. Whenever it would be like, yeah, it'll work itself out like when I did Haunting Ground. Hopefully it would, but... something else that actually came to my attention very recently, I feel like. But in the past, maybe even a day or a couple days, even if my terrible memory would serve me, I would be able to say that more precisely, but I learned about Nanashino game. And the fact that it's apparently had a translation available for quite a long while, so that could be interesting. But I think the first thing that I would probably do is like the Dead Space stuff, because that seems like the easiest thing to just sort of do. So I'd probably try to do something of that next week. And carry on with some more of that stuff that I mentioned, probably for the remainder of the month, pretty much. But if I were to do stuff next week, it'd probably be in a similar kind of rhythm. I was a little too loud right now. Hold on, let me turn it down a little bit. I can guess that if you're saying that, probably applies. Music in game sounds have been a little too loud or voice too quiet in your latest streams, because that would definitely make sense. It's like been crazy trying to, or just kind of weird and inconsistent trying to manage the audio levels and some of this stuff. I guess I'm gonna try to keep it like I have it right now, where like it goes into a little bit into the final third. The computer audio goes into a little bit of like the final third, and then my voice goes a little bit farther than that. I actually have like a slight suppression on my microphone right now, because I don't know, it sometimes doesn't go into the final bit of the audio level thing at all, and sometimes it just like clips immediately. But like I hope this is fine, for example, the way it is right now. But yeah, to summarize and to just kind of send this whole thing off, I'll probably be doing some Dead Space stuff with Extraction next week, and probably do some more of that stuff, hopefully with a rhythm that's at least as what I was able to do this week. Hopefully maybe a little bit more for the remainder of the month. And then actually go back to other stuff that I pretty much left unfinished, like, hopefully actually be able to get through Mr. Ernafold's actually this Christmas, because I was really hoping I was going to be able to do that last time, but then that whole clusterfuck happened, but thankfully we are over that, so hopefully it can work out this time. But anyway, with all that in mind, and of course all the stuff that I've left like unfinished, actually go back to it and try to finish it. With all that in mind, let me see if I can do an actual quick send-off here. I believe I'm going to take an opportunity... Maybe even an opportunity that I don't see terribly often. Where's the thing? Let me see stuff, no problems. I guess we run out that track, but begin to listen to the theme of Modok now. Funnily enough, if I'm not mistaken, this might actually be like the only Marvel, like numbered Marvel vs. Capcom game that has Modok in it. It's like a regular character at least. Yeah, let me look at a thing real quick, and depending on what I see here, basically, I may. Okay, yeah, it's a little too late. I was gonna say for a quick raid at the Midnights, but who have been kind enough to raid me a few times in the past, but apparently they are also like ending right now, so I think what I will do in the absence of that is throw a quick raid at all reliable and old friend Captain K, who is currently live, and I believe is playing some more Monster Hunter World, not Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, if I'm not mistaken. Something that I will hopefully also be able to pretty much, I would say, go back to, and I probably would be at least half right when I say that. Because I did play Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch, but I never really touched Sunbreak, never had that chance, so hopefully at some point I am just able to get that on PC and actually play it there. Because I did enjoy Monster Hunter World a lot, and I did enjoy the parts of Rise that I did get to play. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. I don't think I would really be able to say anything more at this point. I wouldn't just be repeating myself, so that's just where I will leave it off. So you'll take it easy. I thank everybody for coming, like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great whenever people chat. Thank you again to Witch of Red, I believe, yeah, for the follow. And I will be seeing you later.